Chapter 2621 Void Bamboo Bee. This other level genius of the Xiao family is named Xiao Miaoman, and the title is the Lord of Mysteries. Yi Tian can't judge the strength of the Lord of Mysteries at present, but it should not be weak. After all, she has an ancestor who is in the upper realm of origin, and she will definitely cultivate it with all her strength, and her strength will not be too bad. Soon, the selected geniuses from the other side have all arrived here. Yi Tian took a look and saw that a total of 23 other level geniuses would enter the treasure land with the Lord of Mysteries. Soon, the origin realm of the Xiao family took the mysterious master and Yi Tian and the other side level geniuses to the treasure land. At this time, all the other level geniuses were looking forward to it. After all, if they can enter that treasure land, they also hope to get a good chance. Time passed slowly. After a while, they finally reached their destination. It's here. The master of the Xiao family's ice cave pointed to a twisting mountain range ahead and said. Come in with me, the mysterious master said. Whoa whoa. A group of other level geniuses followed the mysterious master into this twisted mountain range. And after passing in, only to find that what the outside world sees is not the same as what you see inside. The void here is very large, and it also contains a strange atmosphere. Immediately, they became very careful and protected the Lord of Mysteries. After all, their mission is to protect the Lord of Mysteries. If the Lord of Mysteries falls, they will also be in trouble, and the Xiao family's primordial upper realm will definitely not spare them easily. Master of Mystery, what is in this treasure? Your Xiao family should know something. A genius at the other shore asked. The other geniuses on the other side also looked at the Lord of Mysteries, waiting for the answer from the Lord of Mysteries. After all, the more you understand here, the better you can protect the Lord of Mysteries. The Master of Mystery did not continue to hide it, and said, this treasure has several special resources, such as a resource, the origin of the other side of the bamboo marrow. This resource only needs a drop to restore our body that is about to collapse. Come here and eliminate the injury of the foundation. For example, if we cultivate the complete other side of the golden body method, if we fail, we can take the other side of the source bamboo marrow to recover. There is also a kind of resource, Suyang stone. Suyang liquid can be extracted from Suyang stone. It can quickly increase the will of the original realm F. It turned out to be the origin of the other side of the bamboo pith and Suyang stone. All the other side level geniuses were extremely surprised. These two kinds of resources are extremely precious to them, and they can't be bought in the outside world. Moreover, if the Xiao family can pay a huge price to hire them to protect the mysterious master, then there must be a lot of bamboo pith and Suyang stone here. At this time, the Master of Mystery added, our Xiao family only sent a group of ancient geniuses to investigate a little distance, so whether there are more precious resources, then it is not clear. We have to continue to explore. Because it is very dangerous here, many other level geniuses are very careful. After all, they don't want to fall. Every other level genius has a broad future, but they don't want to fall in such a place. Once they fall, no amount of resources will make sense to them. Soon, they saw an endless sea of a euro bamboo. Every pillar here is the size of a world, containing infinite mysteries. It's the original bamboo of the other shore. One by one the other side level geniuses were excited. However, not every other source bamboo can breed the other side source bamboo pith, and it needs to be checked to find out. Be careful, everyone, there may be a special kind of creature hidden in the source bamboo of the other side of the bamboo sea. Their strength is very powerful, similar to the general genius of the other side of the 9 bone transformations. Our Xiao family dispatched more than a dozen of them. An ancient genius, almost all of them were damaged here, only one returned, and he died soon. The Master of Mystery reminded. It should be the void bamboo bee, right? A genius at the other shore asked. Yes, it is this kind of creature. The Lord of Mysteries nodded. Whoa whoa, one by one the other side level geniuses have entered this other side's original bamboo forest. After entering, each other level genius used the will of the original realm to explore the void inside the original bamboo of the other side. The boundless will cannot be probed, and it is impossible to infiltrate the primordial bamboo of the other shore. Only the will of the origin realm can do it. And the other side level geniuses who came in this time have all condensed the will of the original realm. Empty. This one is also empty. This one is also empty. Sudden, a gigantic nothingness bamboo bee between the illusory and the real emerged from the inside of a source bamboo on the other side and attacked a genius of the other side. The void bamboo bee's ability to attack and kill is terrifying, silent, fast, and specialized in breaking defenses. However, if it is a 9 times bone immemorial genius, Zixiang. However, what he attacked was a genius of the other side, and he was a top genius of the other side, so he naturally reacted. Boom! This other side level genius fought with this void bamboo bee. Although he could suppress the opponent, he couldn't kill the opponent quickly. The key is that once it is no match for it, it can hide inside the source bamboo on the other side. The void bamboo bee can ignore the origin bamboo of the other shore and enter easily, but the geniuses of the other shore cannot do this. They must spend time breaking through the origin bamboo of the other shore, which gives it time to escape. Therefore, it is somewhat difficult to kill a void bamboo bee. Let's take action together and kill it, the Master of Mysteries said. Immediately, other side level geniuses also shot, and Yi Tian also shot. Boom! A doorman's Po Nuo's Kishi magic technique was displayed. Some of the other side level geniuses used the technique of restraining the master's other side's magical powers, directly restraining this nothingness bamboo bee, making it unable to escape. Immediately after, Yi Tian and the others shot together. Boom! One after another attack bombarded the body of the void bamboo bee, killing it in seconds. After killing the void bamboo bee, the Master of Mystery came over, broke the void bamboo bee's tail, and took out some void bamboo honey from it. These nihilistic bamboo honey, let's divide it up, although it is not as good as nihilistic bamboo pith, but it is also quite good. The mysterious Lord, thank you Lord of Mystery. Many other level geniuses thank them. It was you who killed it, so it's yours to divide it up. The Master of Mystery said with a smile. In fact, she doesn't despise this nihilistic bamboo honey, and if she distributes it to them, it can also make them work harder. Chapter 2622 Besieged, Yi Tian shot. After dividing the void bamboo honey, let's continue to look for the origin of the bamboo pith, the Master of Mysteries said. Afterwards, many other level geniuses continued to search for the origin of the other shore bamboo pith. One after another, the origin of the other side of the bamboo has been probed by them. Suddenly, a genius of the other side shouted, "This other side origin bamboo has the other side origin bamboo marrow." Whoa whoa whoa, a genius of the other side came over. They also probed and confirmed that the root of the other side had bred the bamboo pith of the other side. Break it, the mysterious master said excitedly. Boom, one by one other level geniuses attacked this other shore source bamboo. Boom, the root bamboo of the other side quickly shattered, revealing the root of the other side of the bamboo pit. The bamboo pith of the origin of the other shore is turquoise, exuding green light, spreading from the broken place. There are still quite a few of these other side origin bamboo pith. Then, the Master of Mystery took out a space treasure and took away the bamboo pith of the other shore. Although the Shao family promised to give these other level geniuses some resource benefits, they had to go out. Therefore, these bamboo pith, the origin of the other shore, must be handed over to the Master of Mystery for preservation. Continue, the Master of Mysteries said. In the next days, 390. Yi Tian and the others continued to search for the other side's original bamboo pith in this other side's original bamboo forest, and occasionally encountered the void bamboo bee, but they were all killed by them one by one. With the depths of this other shore original bamboo forest, the chance of encountering the emptiness of bamboo bees is also high, but the probability of obtaining the other shore original bamboo pith is also high. Now, all the other side geniuses are in a good mood. After all, the more the other side origin bamboo marrow they find, the more rewards they will get in the future. Moreover, this place is just a place of opportunity, the treasures in this treasure land are more than that. However, there were also other geniuses who remained solemn and vigilant, and did not relax. The Lord of Mysteries is also very vigilant from beginning to end. She doesn't want to fall here, naturally she doesn't dare to be careless. Deep in the bamboo forest of the origin of nothingness, this other shore original bamboo has the other shore original bamboo pith. There is this one too. Hey, the other side origin bamboo I found also has the other side origin bamboo pith. They discovered in a row that more than a dozen other native bamboos in the vicinity had bred the roots of the other shore. At this moment, they were all caught in surprise. CJFJ, boom, they kept attacking these other side origin bamboos, just to take away the other side origin bamboo pith as soon as possible. However, Yi Tian has been using the copy talent to investigate the surrounding situation to prevent the void bamboo bee from attacking. Suddenly, in his perception, there appeared one after another, the number of bamboo bees increasing. And they were surrounded. Not good, a large number of void bamboo bees have appeared, leave now. Yi Tian reminded, where are the void bamboo bees? 1. A genius of the other side was puzzled, he did not perceive the existence of the void bamboo bee. But soon, the void bamboo bee approached, and they naturally sensed it. Immediately, their expressions changed drastically. Don't break open these other side source bamboos, run away. Immediately, they protected the mysterious master and left. However, they have been surrounded and must be killed. Soon, these other level geniuses collided with these nothingness bamboo bees. Boom, war broke out. However, the number of void bamboo bees is too large, and there are hundreds of void bamboo bees besieging them, which is equivalent to hundreds of other level geniuses of the 9-bone transformation realm, who can resist this. At this time, let alone protect the mysterious master, it would be good for them to survive. In an instant, their formation was destroyed, and every other level genius was caught in the siege of multiple nihilistic bamboo bees. Moreover, the void bamboo bee can also escape into the other side's origin bamboo, and its life-saving ability is very powerful, and they can't kill a void bamboo bee at all. The Master of Mystery is also ready to fight, and she is also being targeted by a dozen or so void bamboo bees. Boom, the Lord of Mysteries made his move, and he also showed his strength. The will of the origin realm. Other shore origin rules. She has it all. However, she did not practice a complete golden body on the other side, but she condensed the heart of the other side, the golden blood of the other side, and the golden bone of the other side. It is also possible to deal with more than a dozen void bamboo bees at the same time with her strength. Can be suddenly, another dozen or so void bamboo bees attacked her. Suddenly, the crisis of the mysterious master came. At this critical moment, Yi Tian shot. He held the source rule weapon long spear and went all out. One shot penetrated the body of a void bamboo bee and killed it directly. Immediately after, Yi Tian shot again and again, and one after another, the emptiness bamboo bees were unable to escape, showing an almost invincible strength. The Infinity Lord, the Lord of Mystery knows that Yi Tian's strength is very strong, and her family has also mentioned to her that Yi Tian is the most powerful one in the test, but he did not expect to be so strong. And after Yi Tian killed these void bamboo bees, he also took the opportunity to take away their corpses. After all, the void bamboo honey in their bodies is also a good thing. The Lord of Mysteries, come with me and rush out together. Yi Tian is not blind enough to think that he can kill all the void bamboo bees here. If there are more powerful void bamboo bees coming, he will be in trouble and may even be unable to keep it. Therefore, he must leave with the Lord of Mysteries, and then decide whether to break into this place again. It is good. The Lord of Mysteries nodded and followed Yi Tian to kill. And other side level geniuses also tried their best to break out of the encirclement. Time passed slowly. Finally, Yi Tian rushed out with the Lord of Mysteries, and the other geniuses came out one after another, but they all had serious injuries. There is another level genius who has not come out. The Master of Mystery realized that something was wrong, and the other side genius might not have escaped. As predicted, she contacted the other side genius, but there was no response. It means that the other side level genius has a high probability of falling inside. Heal everyone, Yi Tian reminded. The Lord of Mysteries and other geniuses on the other side began to heal. The Master of Mystery took out some of the origin of the other side of the bamboo marrow, and distributed it to many other side level geniuses for healing so that the injury can be completely repaired soon. At that time, they will discuss whether to enter the original bamboo forest on the other side. And Yi Tian was not injured, so there was no healing, but the Lord of Mysteries still gave him the same amount of bamboo marrow of the other shore, otherwise it would be unfair to him. Chapter 2623 Inducing the Void Bamboo Bee. After a period of time, many other level geniuses recovered from their injuries. At this time, they began to discuss whether to enter the original bamboo forest on the other side. But some other level geniuses have lingering fears and don't want to go in. After all, a other level genius has just fallen. If he went in again, he might be the next one to fall. But the final decision is still the Lord of Mysteries. She said that if you go in, you have to go in. After all, they signed a contract with the Shao family. At this time, a genius on the other side persuaded the Master of Mystery. Master of Mystery, the depths of the original bamboo forest on the other side are too dangerous. This time we can escape, but the next time is not necessarily. The number of nothingness bamboo bees is not all. In case of encountering more nothingness bamboo bees, the whole army may be wiped out. Yes, other side level geniuses should be reconciled. However, the Lord of Mysteries naturally did not want to give up such an opportunity. So, she said, everyone, there is a lot of bamboo pith in the depths of the other side's original bamboo forest, don't you want to give up? I have a formation, you can learn it, and then you can attract these nothingness bamboo bees. And then kill it. And, I promise everyone, I'll give everyone a double reward, how about that? When the Master of Mystery said this, many other level geniuses were moved. Okay, I agree, the other side genius who had just objected to it immediately agreed. After all, there are more benefits, and the risk is justified. Subsequently, they entered the bamboo forest of the origin of the other side one after another, and then cautiously. It didn't take long for them to approach the depths of the original bamboo forest on the other side. At this time, the Master of Mystery stopped many other level geniuses, and she was about to set up a magic circle. The formation I set up is called the 8 Gates Killing Formation. It requires at least 8 heavenly ancestors to maintain, and a maximum of 81 heavenly ancestors to maintain. I will give you the control keys of the formation, and many of them will urge this formation together. 8 Gates Killing Formation. Once a lot of void bamboo bees are introduced, they will immediately start a large formation to kill them. The Master of Mystery said. At this time, a genius at the other shore asked, Master of Mystery, this method is not bad, but who will lead those emptiness bamboo bees? A group of geniuses on the other side looked at each other in dismay. They dared not go. Once they were surrounded, they would definitely die. The Master of Mystery looked at Yi Tian. A euro, Master of Endless, can you help attract a group of emptiness bamboo bees? Once it succeeds, I will give you 5 times the bamboo marrow of the other shore. Yi Tian agreed without hesitation. Can. Yi Tian nodded. Subsequently, the Lord of Mysteries is here to set up the 8 sect killing formation, and the formation base made of various precious materials is taken out. After a period of time, the 8-door world killing formation was successfully arranged. Lord of Infinity, please. The mysterious Lord. Yi Tian came out directly from the 8 Gates realm killing formation, and then headed towards the depths of the origin bamboo forest on the other side. Soon, he came to the location where he encountered the void bamboo bee, and found the other side origin bamboos that hadn't been broken open, all of which contained the other side origin bamboo pith. However, he did not intend to take away the bamboo pith of the other side, so they would definitely know about it later. Therefore, he looked in other places today to see if he could find other bamboo pith from the other side. Really, he found it. Boom, he attacked with all his strength, and very easily broke through the other side of the original bamboo, took away the other side of the original bamboo pith, and the other side of the original bamboo pit, and this is his. Just after he took away several other roots of the other side of the original bamboo pith inside the other side of the original bamboo, there were some nothingness bamboo bees around. Coming, Yi Tian was not in a hurry, and shuttled towards the 8 Gates realm killing formation at a speed that was neither too fast nor too slow. He was afraid that these nothingness bamboo bees could not catch up, so the speed slowed down a lot. Buzz. A large number of void bamboo bees appeared, chasing and killing him. Yi Tian kept fighting with this group of void bamboo bees, killing one void bamboo bee after another, and put away their corpses. But as the number of void bamboo bees increased, he couldn't bear it anymore. Then, he fled quickly, attracting these nothingness bamboo bees. In the killing formation of the 8 Gates, a group of other level geniuses waited silently, and they were not in a hurry. Soon, they all sensed the breath of a group of nothingness bamboo bees. The void bamboo bee is here, everyone get ready. The Lord of Mysteries reminded. Boom, a group of other level geniuses began to prepare, and they could open the 8-door realm to kill at any time. A for flower Sayuro. Wow, Yi Tian shuttled over and introduced these void bamboo bees directly into the 8-gate realm killing array. At the moment when this group of void bamboo bees entered the 8-gate realm killing formation, the formation was activated. Boom, the interior of the 8 Gates killing formation turned into void worlds, trapping these void worlds by these void bamboo bees. Immediately afterwards, all the other side level geniuses activated the formation, suppressed their speed and strength, and controlled the formation to attack them. Occasionally, the other side level geniuses also personally shot and killed them. Gradually, one void bamboo bee was killed one after another. Time passed slowly, and the number of void bamboo bees in the 8-gate realm killing array became less and less. 0. After a long time, all the void bamboo bees were killed. After killing these void bamboo bees, the Master of Mystery began to divide the void bamboo honey in these void bamboo bees. Since this formation was arranged by the Lord of Mysteries, and he hired these other level geniuses, half of the nothingness belonged to the Lord of Mysteries. If it is a single void bamboo bee, she doesn't like it, but with so many void bamboo bees, she naturally likes it. Then, the Lord of Mystery collected half of the nothingness bamboo honey, and Yi Tian attracted nothingness bamboo bees, so he also obtained a lot of nothingness bamboo honey. As for other side level geniuses, they are also distributed in the normal way. Although some other level geniuses were not satisfied, they did not dare to go against the words of the Master of Mysteries. So, it's all distributed. At this time, Yi Tian asked, "Do you still need to continue to attract the void bamboo bee?" At this time, a genius of the other side said, "There may not be many bamboo bees in the void, there should be no problem, I think we can go directly to find the bamboo pith of the other side to save time." The other side level geniuses also said the same thing, and they all felt that they could directly find the bamboo pith of the other side. And Yi Tian knew their minds. They felt that they might take the opportunity to scrape the other side origin bamboo pith, then he could get a lot of other side origin bamboo pith, and then the other side level geniuses would distribute much less of the other side origin bamboo pith. Therefore, they did not agree that he continued to attract the void bamboo bee. However, let them go to attract the void bamboo bee, they dare not. Corpse. Chapter 2624 Golden Void Bamboo Bee. The Lord of Mysteries will also seek everyone's opinions, seeing that most of the other side level geniuses are willing to leave here to collect the bamboo pith of the other side. Therefore, she also agreed. Then everyone goes to find the bamboo marrow of the other shore. This magic circle is still here, if you encounter danger, you can flee here. The mysterious Lord, other side level geniuses nodded. Subsequently, a group of geniuses on the other side followed the mysterious master into the bamboo forest of the origin of the other side, and continued to search for the origin of the bamboo pit on the other side. Soon, they found the root of the other side of the source bamboo again. After breaking the source of the other side of the bamboo, they took out the root of the other side of the source bamboo and gave it to the Master of Mystery. As time passed, they found more and more bamboo pith from the other side, and they were all in a good mood. Immediately afterwards, their 390s went deeper and deeper into the core area of a the original bamboo forest on the other side. Certainly, along the way, they also encountered void bamboo bee attacks, but they were all dealt with one by one. Gradually, they all relaxed too, thinking that there were not too many nihilistic bamboo bees here. Deep in the bamboo forest of the origin of the other shore. Here, they saw the golden origin bamboo of the other shore. You must know that the original bamboo of the other shore was cyan before, but the golden bamboo of the other shore knew at a glance that it was not the ordinary bamboo of the other shore. The Master of Mystery was extremely excited when he saw these other side origin bamboos. This is the golden bamboo of the origin of the other shore. The mysterious master was shocked. The other recognized geniuses on the other side were also shocked. This is not an ordinary treasure, the value is too high. Oh my god, there is actually a golden bamboo from the other side here. I took a look, there are at least 1,000 golden bamboos from the other side. The other side's original golden bamboo may give birth to the other side's original golden bamboo pith, its value is far beyond the ordinary other's source bamboo pith, and the effect is many times greater. It's not just the golden bamboo marrow of the other shore, but the golden bamboo of the other shore itself is valuable. The value of the ordinary bamboo of the other shore is very low, but the golden bamboo of the other shore can be used to refine the weapons of the source rules. So many golden bamboos of the other shore, all scraped away, can be used to refine a lot of source rule weapons. 1. We will cut down all these golden bamboos from the other side, and when the time comes, the Lord of Mysteries should give us some. Just as these other level geniuses were discussing, the Master of Mystery said, "Okay, all the other side source golden bamboos here are cut down, and after going out, each other side level genius will have 10 other side source golden bamboos." Thank you, Lord of Mystery. One by one the other side level geniuses thank them. Although the Lord of Mysteries is a little distressed, she must give them benefits, otherwise they will not give their lives, and she will be in danger in the next treasure hunt. Therefore, don't be stingy, the benefits that should be given must be given. In the past, the original golden bamboo of the other shore was cut down, and by the way, let's see if there is any golden bamboo pith of the other shore. 1. The mysterious Lord. Whoa. They passed one by one and began to search for the golden bamboo marrow, the source of the other side. 1,000 trees of the origin of the other side of the golden bamboo, the number is not too many, so they will definitely not be long before they can explore all the origin of the other side of the golden bamboo. Can be suddenly, danger came. A golden void master bee flew out from inside a golden bamboo of the other shore, and its speed far surpassed other void bamboo bees. It directly attacked a genius of the other side, and the speed was so fast that the genius of the other side did not have time to escape. Moreover, the defense of that other shore-level genius was pierced by a single blow. Puff! The other side-level genius was penetrated through his body, and he was severely injured immediately. "Get out!" the Lord of Mysteries immediately shouted. She had never seen this golden void bamboo bee, and she didn't even know there was such a terrifying void bamboo bee here. If she knew, she would definitely be careful. And other side-level geniuses have never heard of such a powerful void bamboo bee. This is the first time I have heard of it. In fact, they have only heard about the information about the source of Jinju on the other side, but don't know much about it. But in the data, there is no mention of the golden bamboo bees hidden in the Golden Bamboo Society of the other shore origin. Whoa! One of the other side-level geniuses was about to withdraw, but the injured other side-level genius slowed down, and was stared at by the golden nihilistic bamboo bee again, a Puff! The golden void bamboo bee attacked him again, this time killing it directly. Another other side-level genius has fallen. Seeing this scene, the expressions of all the other side-level geniuses changed drastically. However, more terrifying things are yet to come. I saw Jinfeng appear one by one, they seemed to be thinking, and their arrival awakened the group of golden nihilistic bamboos. 36 golden void bamboo bees, too many, we can't beat them. The Lord of Mysteries also fled immediately. And Yi Tian protected the Master of Mystery. He could not save other geniuses of the other side, but he had to save the Master of Mystery. If something happened to the mysterious master, he would not want to gain any benefits. After going out, he would also be troubled by the Shao family. Therefore, he must keep the Lord of Mysteries. Soon, 2 golden void bamboo bees stared at the mysterious master. Being stared at by this golden emptiness bamboo bee, the Lord of Mysteries shivered all over, as if he was in a desperate situation. But Yi Tian made a move and directly knocked 2 void bamboo bees into the air. Mysterious Lord, follow me. With Yi Tian blocking the golden void bamboo bee, the Lord of Mysteries is safe. 5.9 at the moment. The Lord of Mysteries is very fortunate that the Shao family hired Yi Tian, a otherwise, she would be in danger this time. As time passed, Yi Tian escorted the Lord of Mysteries out of here. And the other side-level geniuses are unlucky, and they don't know how many they can escape. Soon, Yi Tian escorted the Lord of Mysteries back to the 8 Gates realm killing array, and he was relieved. And other side-level geniuses are also fleeing here. After a long time, there was no movement. And only 13 other side-level geniuses managed to escape, and the other side-level geniuses are estimated to have perished. Seeing such a tragic situation, the other geniuses on the other side shivered. At this moment, they even have the idea of a giving up this mission. After all, this mission is too dangerous. Chapter 2625 Kill all the golden nihilistic bamboo bees. They are all gone. A genius from the other side trembled. I thought that there would be no danger this time, but all of a sudden, so many other level geniuses have fallen. These other side-level geniuses are the pride of the major forces, and the future potential is unlimited. If they hadn't come here, they wouldn't have been treated like this. They also thought that this time was an opportunity, but they did not expect it to be a disaster. Once it's gone, what's the use of more resources? At this time, a genius at the other side said, "Master of Mystery, can I quit? It's too dangerous here, this is just the beginning, I'm afraid I will really fall in this treasure. I want to quit too." Another level genius said. The mysterious master saw that several other level geniuses wanted to quit, and his face was quite ugly. If all these other level geniuses run away, who will she rely on? Is it possible that we have to recruit another batch of other level geniuses? But those weak other level geniuses are too ordinary, and they are courting death when they come in. Only these top geniuses of the other side can hope to survive, and 29 can protect her. And, once these other side-level geniuses go out, if they publicize the danger here a little, I am afraid that they will not dare to come. Therefore, she didn't want these other level geniuses to leave. Everyone, if you continue to stay, the treatment will be doubled. The mysterious master gritted his teeth. Double the benefits. These other side-level geniuses hesitated. After all, as long as the treatment is good enough to make them work hard. Master of Mystery, it's not a matter of treatment, the key is those golden void bamboo bees, how to solve it. Or, let's give up there. Asked a genius at the other side. Give up. The Lord of Mysteries naturally does not want to give up. Having lost so many other level geniuses, and such precious treasures are there, how could they give up? At this time, the Lord of Mysteries looked at Yi Tian. Lord of the Endless, are you sure you can kill a golden void bamboo bee alone? Asked the Lord of Mysteries. Sure, Yi Tian nodded. This is for you. The Lord of Mysteries took out a treasure. This is an indeterminate clock. The Master of Mystery introduced. It is a special kind of source rule weapon refined by my ancestors. You can use it to trap a golden void bamboo bee. In this way, other void bamboo bees will be killed. No, you can kill the void bamboo bee inside the infinite clock. Good stuff. Yi Tian was surprised. With such a source rule weapon, he can indeed kill those void bamboo bees one by one. But, in the environment just now, it was useless for the Master of Mystery to use the indefinite bell, and he could only cover himself. Then, when the other geniuses on the other side ran away, she could only wait to die. Therefore, this treasure is only suitable for Yi Tian to use. Subsequently, Yi Tian took some time to refine the infinite clock, ready to kill those void bamboo bees. See here, the other side level geniuses are not ready to leave, and they are here to heal their wounds one by one. And the Master of Mystery also promised to give Yi Tian enough benefits, such as the corpses of those golden void bamboo bees all belong to him. In addition, he also gave him a lot of other side origin golden bamboo and other side origin golden bamboo pith. Otherwise, Yi Tian would not be able to go all out in vain. The origin of the other shore is the golden bamboo here. Yi Tian came, and quickly drew out those golden nothingness bamboo bees. Immediately, he sacrificed the indefinite clock. A golden void bamboo bee was covered by him. One person and one bee entered the interior of the infinite bell, and the other golden nihilistic bamboo bees could not break the infinite bell in a short period of time. Inside the infinite clock, Yi Tian fought with this golden nothingness bamboo bee. Boom! A complete golden body has been found, showing the rules of the other side, and various other side supernatural powers. After a long time, he killed this golden void bamboo bee. After breaking the body of this nothingness bamboo bee, he obtained some nothingness bamboo honey. The value of this golden nihilistic bamboo honey is much higher than that of ordinary nihilistic bamboo honey. Good stuff, put it away. Subsequently, he walked out of the infinite bell and continued to trap the second golden void bamboo bee in this way, and then killed it inside the infinite bell. And the IQ of these nothingness bamboo bees is not high, so they don't know that if they continue like this, they will die. Time passed slowly. Yi Tian killed one golden void bamboo bee one after another. Before he knew it, these golden nothingness bamboo bees died in his hands. It's a pity that we can't take all the golden bamboo from the other side. If he did this, he would undoubtedly anger those other level geniuses and masters of mysteries. But even if he doesn't take it away, he can get a lot of benefits this time, and he should be satisfied. Mysterious Lord, I'm back. Yi Tian came to the 8-gate realm killing array. The mysterious master saw that Yi Tian had returned, and immediately asked, "The Endless Master, have you killed those golden emptiness bamboo bees?" Well, killed. Yi Tian nodded. Seeing this, other side level geniuses were very excited. And the mysterious master greeted. Go, let's go to the other side of the source Jinju. Soon, they came back here again, and then checked, there were indeed no golden nihilistic bamboo bees. Seeing this, these 390 level geniuses on the other side had to admire Yi Tian's strength. Facing these golden void bamboo bees, they are not opponents at all and will be killed by them. But Yi Tian can kill these golden nothingness bamboo bees, this is the crushing of strength. Chop down these golden bamboos from the other side. The Lord of Mysteries shouted. Next, one by one, these other level geniuses began to cut down the original golden bamboo of the other side. Click, a golden bamboo of the origin of the other side was cut off, and then handed over to the Lord of Mysteries. With the passage of time, one after another, the golden bamboo of the origin of the other side fell into the hands of the mysterious master. After all of them are cut down, they will be distributed by the Lord of Mysteries. Certainly, those who have found the source of the other side of the golden bamboo marrow will also be distributed by the Lord of Mysteries. There are about 1,000 golden bamboos of the origin of the other side, but it didn't take too long, and all the golden bamboos of the origin of the other side were cut down. Master of Mystery, all the golden bamboos from the source of the other shore have been chopped down. A genius at the other shore said. Okay, I will now distribute the harvest here to everyone. The Master of Mystery is also very clear that if they don't give benefits, these other level geniuses have no idea in their hearts, and they are not willing to continue exploring this treasure. Therefore, she must properly give a part of the harvest. Next, she took out the roots of the golden bamboo from the other side and distributed it. Chapter 2626 Ruined Stone Python. Yi Tian contributed the most, so naturally he also received the most distribution. Although the other geniuses on the other side were jealous, they didn't dare to say anything. If it wasn't for Yi Tian, a euro they didn't even have the qualifications to be assigned, how dare they say anything. Soon, resource treasures are allocated, but the Lord of Mysteries did not distribute all of them, and after they went out, they would give each of the other side level geniuses their share. Then, the Lord of Mysteries collected the bones of those geniuses who fell to the other side, sealed them up, and even sealed their treasures. Everyone, these fallen geniuses, the treasures on their bodies and the shares they should have obtained before, I will save them, and after I go out, I will hand them over to their relatives or their forces. The Master of Mysteries said. The consciousness of his words is obvious, that is, if you fall, the good things you should get will also be given to your family. In this case, they will at least work harder. Mysterious Lord, there should be some other roots of the other side of the bamboo forest in the other side of the other side, we should continue to look for it. Yi Tian suggested. Well, that's for sure. The Lord of Mysteries nodded. In the days that followed, they would search for the bamboo pith of the other shore here and there, and the danger was not so great. After all, the most dangerous place had passed. Gradually, they found more and more bamboo pith from the other side. This day, they have found the entire bamboo forest of the origin of the other side, so they are ready to leave here. Mysterious Lord, where are we going next? A genius at the other shore asked. He was both looking forward and worried. After all, no one knows whether the next place will be more dangerous or not. In that case, they may have to fall to the other side of the genius again. Go to the mountain range in front, where the ancient genius of our Shao family discovered the Suyang stone. The mysterious Lord, Suyang stone can be extracted into Suyang liquid, which can enhance the will of the original realm, and it is a well-deserved rare treasure. These other level geniuses naturally want to improve the will of the origin realm, so they are still very eager for Suyang stone. Let's go. 1. More than a dozen other level geniuses flew to the mountain range they were heading for. As soon as you approach this mountain range, the surrounding void begins to distort, which shows how powerful the rules here are. Be careful, there are dangers here too. The mysterious Lord. At this time, Yi Tian walks ahead. If there is a real danger, he should be able to withstand it with his strength, but other geniuses on the other side may not be able to withstand it. And Yi Tian walks in the front, and other side level geniuses will feel much more at ease. This mountain has many passages, and there are many passages inside. Yi Tian said. He attacked the mountain range and found that the texture here is extremely tough, and the power of the attack will be diverted by the mountain range. Therefore, it is impossible to destroy this mountain range. But this treasure land has produced many resources, and it is normal for this mountain range to be special. Swish, one by one the other side geniuses entered the inner passage of the mountain range. If there is Suyang stone, it will only be inside the mountain range. The Suyang stone will release the light of the Suyang, and it should be easy to identify. Even if it is blocked by a special stone, as long as it is not too deep, the light of the Suyang should penetrate. The mysterious master said. Subsequently, more than a dozen other side-level geniuses are earnestly looking for Suyang stone. Soon, they saw a faint light on a stone wall. This light is the light of Suyang. There is Suyang stone here, let's break it open together. The Master of Mysteries said. Boom, one after another, the other side-level geniuses shot, and the attack fell on the stone wall. Although a lot of power was transferred away, it still broke the stone wall. Sure enough, there is Suyang stone. Yi Tian dug out a Suyang stone. And other side-level geniuses also dug out the Yang stone. In a short time, the Suyang stone here was dug up. The Master of Mystery collected these Suyang stones. There are 31 Suyang stones in total. It seems that there are quite a few Suyang stones here. The Lord of Mysteries is in a good mood. After all, there are quite a few Suyang stones here. The other side-level geniuses are also in a good mood. They have obtained so many Suyang stones so easily. It seems that there is no danger yet, and they are naturally happy. How good would it be if it had been so? Go, let's continue to look for Suyang stone. The mysterious Lord. They left here and continued to look for Suyang stone. Soon, they found the second Suyang stone, which was even more numerous, with a total of 77 Suyang stones. This time, every other level genius was so excited, as if he had left the danger behind. However, Yi Tian is still very calm, he is still vigilant. He doesn't believe that there is no danger here, maybe a terrifying creature will appear at any time. At this time, his copy talent is still probing around. But the stone wall here blocked the exploration of the copying talent, and the suppression of him here was great, and the copying talent couldn't detect much distance at all. Time flies. After a while, they had already found 6 Suyang stones. Unexpected, they found a cave, and the entrance of the cave exuded a strong rays of the sun. Quote, "There must be a lot of Suyang stones in this cave." A genius from the other side said excitedly. Shish. One by one other level geniuses flew over, and the Master of Mystery also flew over. Just after passing through the entrance of the cave, Yi Tian's expression changed. Go back. The other side level geniuses haven't reacted yet. Good promise, but Yi Tian's copying talent has already sighed to a terrifying creature. This terrifying creature seems to be integrated with the stone wall, but the copy talent is still perceived. €1 ruined stone python €1. Next moment, the stone wall in the distance cracked open, and a pair of huge pupils appeared. Next moment, the stone wall shook, and a huge boa constrictor appeared and rushed over. This ruined stone giant python is more terrifying than the golden void bamboo bee. 1. Yi Tian secretly said, a series of gray rays of light erupted from the eyes of the ruined stone giant python. This gray light is too fast, Yi Tian can only use the indefinite clock to resist. Whoa. The 6 other level geniuses were partially hit by the ruined stone python. And this part of the body immediately began to petrify. The ability to petrify is very common, but it is not normal to be able to petrify a genius of the other side of the bone transformation 9 times. Chapter 2627 Give up temporarily. Click. These other side level geniuses shattered their petrified bodies for the first time, and the remnants fled immediately. And Yi Tian can only protect the Lord of Mysteries and make sure that she is fine. As for other side level geniuses, he would not save them. Boom. The ruined stone python was killed. Yi Tian let the Lord of Mysteries go first, and stopped the ruined stone giant python himself. Swish. The tail of the ruined stone python swept away, crossing layers of time and space. A genius from the other side could not escape in time and was directly swept away. Originally, this other side genius was petrified once before, and now it is just a wreck. Therefore, he could not dodge this blow at all. The Infinity Lord, save me. This other side level genius asks for help. But it was too late. Bang! This other side genius was swept into countless pieces by the tail of the ruined stone python, and completely fell to his death. Soon, the ruined stone giant python stared at Yi Tian, €1 because Yi Tian was the most powerful among these other level geniuses. It wants to petrify Yi Tian's body. However, Yi Tian's speed was too fast, and the gray rays of light shot out by the ruined stone giant python could not hit Yi Tian. However, in the fight, any part of the body of the ruined stone python can display this special petrification ability. Boom! Yi Tian's body was knocked flying, and his arms began to petrify. 390. However, his golden body on the other side was too powerful, and the ruined stone python only petrified a little of his skin, and could not continue to petrify. Very well, this ruined stone python can't completely petrify me, so I have hope of defeating it. Yi Tian secretly said. Boom! Yi Tian kept making shots, fighting with this ruined stone giant python. However, he could only contend against it, but could not kill it. The body of this ruined stone python is too tough, and even the golden light on the other side cannot break through its defense. Therefore, he can do nothing about it. After seeing that the other geniuses from the other side had left, he could only retreat. This ruined stone giant python did not chase too far, and returned to his old lair. This time, 2 other level geniuses have fallen. Seeing everyone gathered together, a genius from the other side said with regret and horror. The Lord of Mysteries was also in a bad mood. She knew very well that after this incident, these other geniuses would have to back down again and want to leave here. Wow, Yi Tian is back. Lord of Infinity, have you killed that giant python? Asked the Lord of Mysteries. Yi Tian shook his head. No, that giant python is very strong, I can only fight against it, I can't kill it. Seeing that Yi Tian couldn't do anything about that ruined stone giant python, the Master of Mystery didn't even know what to do. At this time, Yi Tian suggested, Mysterious Lord, this treasure land is very dangerous, it is only a part of the treasure land, if it continues, I may survive, but if there are many creatures like the ruined stone python, I can't guarantee your safety, Lord of Mysteries. The Lord of Mysteries knew what Yi Tian meant and suggested to retreat. The other side level geniuses didn't want to continue for a long time. Seeing that Yi Tian had the idea of a euro retreating, they followed suit. Mysterious Lord, let's retreat. There are more powerful other level geniuses in the middle, and they can be invited in. Seeing that all the other level geniuses did not want to stay here, the Lord of Mysteries had no choice but to retreat. Okay, then retreat first. 1 inch. The Lord of Mysteries nodded. Subsequently, Yi Tian took the Lord of Mysteries and left here, and soon came out of this treasure. Just came out. The master of the ice cave appeared immediately, and seeing that many other level geniuses did not come out, he had a bad idea in his heart CJFJ. But seeing the Lord of Mysteries coming out, he was relieved. What's going on? What about other side level geniuses? Ice Cave asked. At this time, the Master of Mystery said, other side level geniuses have fallen. Subsequently, the Master of Mystery and the Master of Ice Cave went to discuss it, and also explained the situation inside. In desperation, the Master of the Ice Cave could only temporarily announce the suspension of exploration of this treasure. As for the other side level geniuses who wanted to leave, the Shao family also gave some resources as agreed to let them leave, but it must be kept secret, and the situation of this treasured land is not allowed to be leaked. Yi Tian didn't leave, he still wanted to continue to enter here. However, before he had enough strength, he really couldn't do anything about the ruined stone giant python. Maybe there are more dangerous creatures in this treasure land, so it is the safest way to come out first and bring these resources out. In case the duplicate body falls inside, it is nothing to die once, but the treasures on the body are gone, then the loss is too great. The origin of the other side of the bamboo pith. Nothingness bamboo honey. Nothing gold bamboo honey. The origin of the other shore is golden bamboo. And Suyong stone. This is all good stuff. Subsequently, he extracted the Suyong liquid from the Suyong stone, and then refined the Suyong liquid to enhance his origin realm will, which would also increase his strength. Next, the emptiness bamboo honey and emptiness golden bamboo honey in Yi Tian realm are a kind of special resources, which can temporarily improve the comprehension, and the effect is similar to that of the other shore enlightenment fruit. Then, his other duplicate body is ready to bring these nihilistic bamboo honey back to Fengya Island, and then continue to comprehend the other side of the golden text and the other side of the black text. Yi Tian is very clear that if he wants to kill a creature like the ruined stone giant python, it is useless to improve the other side's source rules, and he can't kill the opponent at all. He has only one way at the moment, and that is to create the supreme technique of the other side. Only after comprehending 109,600 other shore inscriptions and 109,600 other side black inscriptions can you be qualified to create the supreme art of the other side. So, Yi Tian intends to take advantage of this time to continue to comprehend the golden inscriptions on the other shore and the black text on the other shore. If he can create the supreme technique of the other shore, he will not be afraid of those ruined stone pythons. The Shao family has invited many other level geniuses this time, and now so many other level talents have fallen. Even if they will compensate for some losses, they will still have to argue, and if they want to invite more top-level geniuses, it will take time. So, there will be no second action at all in a short period of time. Then, after Yi Tian's duplicated body returned with the void bamboo honey and void golden bamboo honey, he comprehended the golden inscriptions on the other shore and the black inscriptions on the other shore with peace of mind. Although void bamboo honey can improve one's comprehension, the effect is mediocre, but the effect of void golden bamboo honey is really good. In addition, his original understanding is very high, so this treasure has helped him too much. Chapter 2628 Create the Supreme Technique of the Other Shore. Yi Tian swallowed one portion after another of nothingness and began to comprehend the golden inscriptions on the other side and the black text on the other side. During the period, the Lord of Frozen Rain also asked about the situation. Yi Tian only said that the Shao family suspends operations and waits for the notice. Therefore, the Lord of Frozen Rain did not continue to ask. Years go by, one after another, the primordial era years passed. The Shao family still seems to have no movement, but for the other side level geniuses are the ancestors of the origin realm, even 10,000 years in the primordial era are just a nap, not a long time. They are in no hurry. And Yi Tian is even more in no hurry. Before you know it, thousands of primordial era years have passed. The haven on the other side has finally comprehended 109,600 of them, and then it's time to hit the golden text on the other side. Yi Tian began to fully comprehend the golden inscriptions on the other shore. At this time, his void bamboo honey was all used up, and he was already using void gold bamboo honey. If it weren't for the good effect of nothingness, golden bamboo honey, he wouldn't be able to comprehend the 109,600 black texts on the other side so quickly. In the blink of an eye, another 1,000 years of the primordial era passed. With the help of the void golden bamboo honey, Yi Tian finally completely mastered the 109,600 golden inscriptions of the other shore. At this moment, he is finally qualified to create the supreme technique of the other shore. Certainly, for many other level geniuses, mastering 109,600 other shore golden inscriptions and 109,600 other shore black inscriptions can be achieved as long as there is inheritance, time, and treasures. However, it is still too difficult to create the supreme technique of the other side. Like the Master of Mystery, and other geniuses of the other side, if you want to get so many bamboo marrow of the other side, you want to use the bamboo marrow of the other side to save your life when you create the supreme technique of the other side. Only in this way can you hope to create the supreme technique of the other side. Yi Tian thought, but this is only hopeful, and requires a lot of bamboo pith from the other side, and the number is difficult to calculate. Yi Tian doesn't need the bamboo marrow of the other shore, he can use the duplicated body to cultivate again and again, and he is not afraid of sacrificing this duplicated body. Therefore, he is the other side level genius who has the hope to create the other side's supreme technique as quickly as possible. In order to create a supreme technique of the other side faster, Yi Tian not only tried to create with a duplicate body, but also learned some weakened versions of the other side supreme arts or the incomplete other side supreme arts of Fengya Island, using these other side supreme arts as a reference. In this way, with the reference, he is expected to create the supreme technique of the other side that suits him. Time passed slowly, Yi Tian failed again and again, but he still didn't give up. And when he failed, he was still improving his own origin rules. The source rules of the other side have been improved, and the hope of creating the supreme technique of the other side will be greater. Fail 1,000 times. Fail 10,000 times. Fail 100,000 times. If you use the original bamboo pith of the other shore to save your life, then you need the original bamboo pith of the other shore to save your life. It's almost a bottomless pit. Finally this day, Yi Tian saw the hope of success. Boom! When Yi Tian created a supreme technique on the other side, with a wave of his hand, his arm was covered with countless golden lights, merged, and turned into a terrifying arm, piercing through the endless depths of time and space, and penetrated to the origin of the Black River. Middle. He was testing his moves at the seam of the territorial sea, which shows how terrifying the power of this blow is. The other side of the supreme art, the initial creation was successful. Yi Tian was extremely excited. And such a supreme technique of the other side was only initially created, and there are still some flaws, so it will take a period of time before it can be completely perfected. Next, he continued to perfect the supreme technique of the other side, and it was a little easier. Finally, he named this supreme technique on the other side, the Endless Golden Arm. After creating the supreme technique on the other side of the Endless Golden Arm, Yi Tian's strength has already completed some kind of sublimation, and his strength has been greatly improved. With my current strength, it should be easy to kill that ruined stone giant python. Yi Tian thought to himself. Shao family. Now, they have already dealt with the fallen other side level geniuses, and they have recruited a group of top level other side level geniuses, among which there are several other side level geniuses whose strength is no less than that of Yi Tian. These other side level geniuses possess the complete golden body of the other side, the will of the origin, and the rules of the origin of the other side, and their combat power is extremely powerful. This day, the Shao family is ready to enter this treasure land again, and the Lord of Mysteries already needs to enter again. Ask for flowers. If she didn't, no one would know that a genius would take away more of these treasures and not hand them over to the Shao family. In that case, the Shao family will suffer miserably. The Infinity Lord, the Lord of Mysteries has come to Yi Tian. Yi Tian's duplicate body never left, so after the Lord of Mysteries came, he ended the retreat. Master of Mystery, are you going to that treasure land again? Yi Tian asked. Yes. The Master of Mystery nodded slightly. This time, our Shao family has recruited some other level geniuses through the relationship of our ancestors, and 3 of them may be as powerful as you, Lord of Infinity. As a result, we can guarantee that the exploration will go smoothly. €0. After the introduction of the mysterious master, Yi Tian knew that the Shao family had recruited dozens of other level geniuses in addition to 3 extremely powerful other level geniuses. Origin rules. This time the scale is obviously more grand than the last time, and there are definitely more areas to explore. This time, the Shao family vowed to bring out all the treasures of this treasure land. Certainly, the benefits given by the Shao family are also more, otherwise these other level geniuses are not willing to participate. This day, Yi Tian, a euro the Lord of Mysteries, and other geniuses of the other shore set off again to this treasure. After entering this treasure land, they directly crossed the bamboo forest of origin on the other side and went to the mountain to find Suyang stone. Before entering that mountain, the Master of Mystery reminded everyone, there is a giant python inside that mountain range. It is very powerful, and even has the ability to petrify. Even the top geniuses of the other side of the nine-bone transformation realm can't stop it. Don't worry, mysterious Lord, we will absolutely protect your safety. The speaker is one of the three enchanting geniuses on the other side of the recruits, the Lord of the Dragon Lizard. The Lord of Mysteries nodded. She knew that these other side-level geniuses were used to being arrogant in the outside world, and they were extremely confident in their own strength, so she said that no matter how much, it was useless. Chapter 2629 Kill the Ruined Stone Python. Lord of the Dragon Lizard. Lord of the Golden Moon. Lord of the Sea Vortex. The strength of these three other level geniuses is no less than the previous Yi Tian, a euro, and they are also the three other level geniuses invited by the Shao family. They all stood in front and began to explore the mountain. Soon, they walked into a passage, and the other geniuses and masters of mystery followed behind. After a while, they found a Suyang stone. After some excavation, 66 Suyang stones were found. It's so easy to get so many Suyang stones. All the other side-level geniuses were shocked. After all, they are not the previous batch of other level geniuses, but they just came in and don't know much about this place, so they don't know how rich and precious the resources in this treasure land are. They only know that in the outside world, a piece of Suyang stone is worth a lot of money, and if they encounter 390s, they will fight for it. As a result, here, just looking for it, I found so many, it seems that it is not difficult at all. Soon after, they found the second Suyang stone. This time it was slightly less, but there were also 57 Suyang stones. Time flies. Soon, they saw a cave, and the cave was exuding the strong rays of the sun. This scene is too similar to the last time. For a while, the Lord of Mysteries became serious. Everyone, this cave is very likely to have such a powerful python, everyone be careful. The Master of Mystery reminded. The Dragon Lizard Lord is very confident in his own strength, so he said, Mysterious Lord, if there really is a giant python, then leave it to me. While talking, he went in. Next second, the Dragon Lizard Lord came out, and there was a ruined stone giant python following him. Facing the ruined stone giant python, the Lord of Mysteries naturally had already made arrangements. Arrangement, the Lord of Mysteries shouted. Next moment, one after another, the other level geniuses took out a stone mirror and began to set up the formation through the stone mirror. Certainly, Yi Tian doesn't need to set up a formation, because he is powerful and not afraid of petrification, but those top geniuses on the other side can't compete with petrification ability, so he must set up an formation to save his life. A special formation is arranged. If the gray-white light of the Suyang giant python shoots, it will be offset by the formation, and will not petrify all the other level geniuses. Boom! The Lord of the Dragon Lizard fought against the giant boa constrictor, and suddenly fell into a disadvantage. The Lord of the Golden Moon, the Lord of the Sea Vortex, the Lord of the Endless, the three of you, come and help me kill this giant python. The Dragon Lizard Lord hurriedly said. At first, he underestimated the ruined stone giant python, but now it seems that the ruined stone giant python is indeed too fierce, and it is impossible for him to kill the ruined stone giant python by himself. If it takes a long time, there will be more petrified parts of his body, and it will be a little dangerous. Yi Tian, a euro, the Lord of the Golden Moon and the Lord of the Sea Whirlpool will naturally not stand by and take action immediately. Certainly, 4-on-1, Yi Tian doesn't need to use the other side's supreme technique, otherwise he wouldn't need these three other side-level geniuses. He only casts the previous level to help. Boom! The four other side-level geniuses besieged this giant boa constrictor, completely gaining the upper hand. Gradually, the ruined stone python was injured. The other side-level geniuses did not participate, and their main task was to set up a formation to protect the mysterious master. Time flies. The ruined stone python's injuries became more and more serious, and its breath gradually weakened. Seeing this, the Dragon Lizard Lord and the others were very excited. The Lord of Mysteries also breathed a sigh of relief. It is indeed a wise move to invite the Lord of the Dragon Lizards. Although they paid a lot of money, they can at least kill this giant python. The Lord of Mysteries secretly said. Another period of time passed, and the ruined stone python was on the verge of death. Just when the dragon lizard lord and the others were relaxing, the body of the ruined stone python suddenly exploded, and a terrifying gray light swept the surrounding void. Retreat! Yi Tian shouted. Shish! The 4 other side-level geniuses retreated immediately, and the lord lost a trace. Immediately, part of his body was covered in gray light. When they pushed out the gray-white light area, they discovered that half of the body of the Golden Moon Lord had been petrified. Click! This half of the body was directly smashed, but the Lord of the Golden Moon quickly recovered the other body, but the injury did not fully recover, just repaired the body completely. What a terrifying petrification ability! The face of the Lord of the Golden Moon changed. Just now, if he slowed down a little bit, his entire body would be petrified, and he might die together with this giant boa constrictor. The Lord of the Dragon Lizard was also frightened. He thought that the ruined stone giant python was dead, and there was no way to do it. As a result, the other party also exploded and released a more terrifying gray-white light, which could instantly petrify the Lord of the Golden Moon of the same rank. Yi Tian didn't panic, just a little surprised. He also did not expect the ruined stone python to have such a means. But now that I know it, I will pay attention next time. At that time, if the ruined stone giant python wanted to self-destruct and die with them, it would simply not be possible. Next time, everyone, be careful, said the Lord of the Golden Moon. At this time, mysterious Lord, they come. Master of the Golden Moon, are you okay? The Master of Mystery asked. Nothing. The Lord of the Golden Moon shook his head, however, I have to rest for a while to regain my strength. This is for you. The Lord of Mystery took out some bamboo marrow from the other side and gave it to the Lord of the Golden Moon to heal, so that he could recover his strength faster. The Lord of the Golden Moon was overjoyed to see these bamboo pith, the origin of the other shore. This is a good thing to heal wounds. With these bamboo marrow from the other side, he can recover his strength faster. So, he took over the bamboo pith of the other shore. After a period of time, the Lord of the Golden Moon was healed. They set off again. In the following 5.9, they discovered Suyang stones one after another, and they harvested more and more, and they were very lucky, and they did not encounter the ruined stone giant python again. This day, just when they found a Suyang stone again, they cut open the stone wall and found that there are many Suyang stones in this place. Unexpected. Click. The stone wall was pierced, and a cave was connected. At this time, a pair of huge pupils looked over. A gray-white light shot out, turning the body of one of the other geniuses into petrification. They encountered the ruined stone python again. At this time, Yi Tian reacted very quickly, directly blocking the attack of the ruined stone giant python, waving his hand to move the other side genius who had been petrified for most of his body, saving his life. Chapter 2630 More and more ruined stone pythons. The other side-level genius who was petrified for most of his body did not come back to his senses at the moment, and was really frightened. It stands to reason that the other shore-level genius is in a strong state of mind, and it is impossible to be easily intimidated, but he was almost killed by the ruined stone giant python. They are not Yi Tian, a euro they are real bodies, once they fall, they are really gone, and no one can calm down. It's really thanks to the Infinity Lord, otherwise I would have died just now. At this moment, he finally knew the danger here. Next time, he has to be more careful not to be fascinated by treasures. Boom! Yi Tian killed directly through the hole, and the Dragon Lizard Lord and the others also killed them. The 4 other side-level geniuses surrounded and killed the ruined stone python, still in accordance with the previous cooperation, and soon injured the ruined stone python, and then severely injured it. With the passage of time, the ruined stone python gradually became desperate. Everyone, be careful, don't be affected by its self-destruction. The Lord of the Golden Moon reminded. Yi Tian, a euro the Lord of the Dragon Lizard, and the Lord of the Sea Whirl nodded one after another. They also know this, and naturally pay attention. Soon, 29, this ruined stone python was finally on the verge of death and began to explode. Just before its self-destruction, Yi Tian, a euro the Lord of the Golden Moon, the Lord of the Dragon Lizard, and the Lord of the Sea Vortex all fled in an instant, and the timing was very good. If it were earlier, the giant boa constrictor would have self-detonated, but if it was later, it would not have been able to escape. Just right. This time, they can be considered to have killed the ruined stone giant python without injury, and it can be considered that they don't have to be afraid of the ruined stone giant python. But, This is just one giant rock python. If it encounters several giant pythons at the same time, it will be troublesome. Naturally, they will not relax, and they have to be very careful. Subsequently, they continued to move forward. As for those injured other level geniuses, many other level geniuses would not wait for him. They could only let him walk while healing and walking in the middle. In the back, he does not need to fight in front of him, he only needs to form an array to participate. After, they found a lot of Suyong stones, and the harvest was getting bigger and bigger. This mountain range is too large, there are too many passages, and the number of Suyong stones is unknown. Certainly, they also hope that the Suyong stones here are endless, that's fine. This day, the Master of Mystery and other side level geniuses sensed a lot of Suyong light, which means that there are many Suyong stones there. Instead of getting excited, however, they got nervous. There are so many Suyong lights, which means that there are a lot of Suyong stones, and the possibility of having a huge python of Suyong is very high. Everyone, be careful, I suspect that there is more than one giant boa constrictor. Yi Tian said, no way, creatures like the ruined stone python don't live in groups, right? The main road of the dragon lizard. Give up, that's impossible. With so many Suyong stones, no one wants to give up. The Lord of Mysteries naturally does not want to give up. So, she said, everyone, let's go over and see. Everyone has arranged the formation in advance, and then go. When the Master of Mystery said this, the other geniuses on the other side naturally did the same. Soon, they arranged the formation, and then followed Yi Tian, a euro the Lord of the Golden Moon, the Lord of the Dragon Lizard, and the Lord of the Sea Vortex. Yi Tian took out the Source Rule weapon, and so did the Dragon Lizard Lord, and they were ready to fight. After coming here, they went in immediately. At this time, they did see that there were Suyong stones on the stone wall, and there were a lot of them. As for the ruined stone python, I haven't seen it yet. Seeing so many Suyong stones, the Lord of Mysteries and other geniuses on the other side became excited. However, Yi Tian and the others did not dare to be careless. Master of Mystery, you asked them to dig the Suyong stone. We are here to be vigilant. If there is a ruined stone python, we will stop it immediately. Yi Tian urged. The Lord of Mysteries also thinks this method is good. Soon, the other geniuses on the other side began to excavate the Suyong stones here, one by one carefully. After digging for a while, a lot of Suyong stones were excavated. And this time, Yi Tian's copying talent finally sensed that there was a giant python coming over. So, he reminded other geniuses of the other side. Be careful, there is a giant python coming from the ruins. Whoa, the Lord of the Dragon Lizards immediately prepared for battle. Soon, the ruined stone giant python appeared. Without further ado, the battle begins. Boom, under the influence of the battle, other geniuses of the other side had no way to continue collecting Suyong stones, and could only retreat. However, not long after the battle, the face of the Lord of Mysteries changed drastically. Because, another ruined stone python appeared. Trouble, here comes another ruined stone giant python. Mysterious Lord, what should I do? Do you want to withdraw? If you don't withdraw, the two giant boa constrictors will not be easy to deal with, and if the two giant boa constrictors explode, it will be troublesome. The Dragon Lizard Lord and the others may all have to perish, one or two. Although they are not familiar with the Dragon Lizard Lord, but the Dragon Lizard Lord and the others have fallen, then they will be in danger in the future. With the Lord of the Dragon Lizards in front of them, they were only 390 safer. Therefore, they are the ones who dislike the fall of the Dragon Lizard Lord. Hold on, the Master of Mysteries said. After all, even the Dragon Lizard Lord and the others did not say to escape, so she naturally had to wait. See another ruined stone python. Yi Tian said. The three of you will deal with this ruined stone python, I will deal with this ruined stone python. 1. Seeing that Yi Tian was going to deal with a ruined stone python alone, the Dragon Lizard Lord and the others were naturally happy. Then, Yi Tian dealt with a giant python, and the other three geniuses dealt with another giant python. Boom, the battle has begun. Even if Yi Tian doesn't use the supreme technique of the other side, with his current strength, he can still suppress the ruined stone giant python. It should be no problem for the other three side level geniuses to kill a ruined stone python. Therefore, it only took a little longer, but they could still kill these two giant pythons. They also only thought that there were only two giant boa constrictors. But soon, Yi Tian's complexion changed. Master of Mystery, run away, and here comes another ruined stone giant python. No, there are 2 ruined stone giant pythons. Yi Tian shouted. Hearing Yi Tian's words, the Lord of Mysteries was terrified. Chapter 2631 Show the supreme technique of the other shore. Now there are 2 giant stone giant pythons. If there are 2 giant pythons, it will be 4 giant pythons. The Master of Mystery made a decisive decision and asked many other level geniuses to escort her out of here. As for Yi Tian and the others, she thought they could still escape by themselves. Her plan was very good, Yi Tian thought so too. However, the accident still occurred. From the passages in other directions, the ruined stone giant python appeared again. Boom! A giant boa constrictor appeared and blocked all directions. 7-headed ruined stone giant python, this is really troublesome. The mysterious lord's face changed drastically. The Lord of the Dragon Lizard, the Lord of the Golden Moon, and the Lord of the Sea Vortex also felt troublesome. With so many giant pythons attacking the ruins, they couldn't protect the Lord of Mystery at all. The point is, none of them will necessarily be able to escape. The speed of the ruined stone giant python is so fast, and one of the ruined stone giant pythons went directly towards the mysterious master. Wow! The gray-white light hit the Lord of Mysteries, and their magic circle blocked the light, so these other level geniuses were not petrified. Subsequently, these other side-level geniuses joined forces to besiege this giant boa constrictor, and they were able to compete with 1 or 2 for a while. But then, the second ruined stone giant python also came towards this direction. The pressure of the 2 stone giant pythons was too great. Click! The array that many other side-level geniuses have joined together to set up has begun to crack, which is a bad sign. Certainly, they are also trying their best to injure these 2 ruined stone pythons, but it is really difficult to kill these 2 ruined stone pythons. As time passed, their formations gradually collapsed. Boom! The 2 stone giant pythons joined forces to attack again, and the formation finally collapsed. One by one the other side-level geniuses flew out. At this time, the 2 ruined stone pythons simultaneously released gray-white light to petrify these other level geniuses. One of the gray-white rays of light even shot at the Lord of Mysteries. If he was hit, the Lord of Mysteries would have to be petrified for most of his body, which would be dangerous. Boom! The golden body of the other side of the mysterious master exploded, and 97% of the golden body of the other side has been completed. In addition, the secret treasures on his body resisted, and his body was only petrified by 1%. However, another other side genius was not so lucky, and was directly petrified 70% of his body. At this time, the 2 ruined stone giant pythons continued to kill, covering their bodies with gray-white rays of light, hitting the Lord of Mysteries with 1 blow. How can other side-level geniuses dare to stop me at this time, otherwise, they are courting death. Now, the Lord of Mysteries is also very worried and doesn't know what to do. Can be suddenly, a golden arm drilled out of the void, and one hand grabbed the giant boa constrictor. Click! The ruined stone python was pinched and screamed in pain. Boom! The ruined stone python was directly crushed, but it did not die immediately, and its body recovered quickly. However, next moment, the golden arm struck again. Boom! One punch blasted the ruined stone giant python. The ruined stone python exploded before dying, and the gray-white light covered Yi Tian. But this time, Yi Tian resisted the gray-white light with his endless golden arm. Not petrified, he can actually dodge, but he just wants to test whether his endless golden arm can block the petrification ability. Now it looks like it can be resisted. In this way, he doesn't have to be afraid of the petrification ability of the ruined stone python's self-exploding. The ruins of the stone python died, and many other level geniuses were shocked. At this time, all the other side level geniuses saw that this was Yi Tian's shot. The other side is supreme. The Lord of the Dragon Lizard, the Lord of the Golden Moon, and the Lord of the Sea Vortex were all shocked. They naturally know the other side of the supreme art, and they have also comprehended many weakened versions of the other side of the supreme art, and they also have some understanding of the other side of the supreme art. They also want to create their own supreme technique on the other side, but they haven't been able to. If you want to create the supreme technique of the other side, how can it be so simple? Other side level geniuses like them, when they become the ancestors of the origin realm, and the realm of the origin rules of the other side will be higher, and after a long period of time to comprehend and create, there may be hope to create their own supreme technique of the other side. Once the supreme technique of the other side is created, the strength will skyrocket. For example, now, Yi Tian has used the supreme technique of the other side, directly crushing the ruined stone giant python. Yi Tian didn't want to reveal his strength at first, but the Lord of Mysteries was in danger. If the Lord of Mysteries fell here, he wouldn't even think about gaining benefits. If he was alone here to scrape resources, the Shao family would not let him go. Therefore, he must save the mysterious master. Swish! Yi Tian came to the other ruined stone python, and used the supreme technique of the other side, the endless golden arm, holding the spear of the original rule weapon, and one shot penetrated the opponent's body. Soon, the ruined stone python was also killed by him. And the self-destruction of this ruined stone python could not petrify Yi Tian. Subsequently, he began to assist the dragon lizard lord and the others, killing one after another of the giant boa constrictors. Soon, the 7 stone giant pythons died in Yi Tian's hands. Thank you, Lord of Infinity. The Lord of Mysteries came to thank him. This is necessary, Yi Tian said lightly. At this time, the dragon lizard lord and the others were extremely respectful to Yi Tian. A euro after all, Yi Tian's strength far surpassed them. I'm going to triple the reward of the Infinity Lord. The Master of Mysteries said. Naturally, other side level geniuses have no meaning. If Yi Tian's treatment is of the same significance as the dragon lizard lord, it would be unfair. The stronger the strength, the better the treatment, this is an inevitable truth. Everyone, dig up the Suyang stone, there are quite a few Suyang stones here, take them away as soon as possible, and then leave here. 1. Yi Tian said. Yes, hurry up and dig Suyang stone. The Lord of Mysteries urged. This kind of trivial matter does not need Yi Tian to do, and other side level geniuses are responsible for excavating Suyang stone. After a period of time, all the Suyang stones here were excavated. Mysterious Lord, there are a total of 3,800 Suyang stones. A genius at the other shore said. Not bad, there are so many Suyang stones in this area, which is simply unexpected. Previously, the Suyang stones they found were at most dozens of pieces and less than 100 pieces. And here is a few thousand yuan, which has multiplied many times, which is a big gain. These Suyang stones are naturally preserved by the mysterious master, and then many other level geniuses continue to advance. In the next time, they were relatively safe, and they really encountered more than 2 Suyang stone pythons, Yi Tian could just shoot. Chapter 2632 Zixu Lake on the other side. Years go by. Yi Tian and the others found a lot of Suyang stones, and they harvested more and more. Gradually, the Suyang stones in this mountain range were almost exhausted, and the giant pythons in this area were almost killed by Yi Tian and the others. I can't find Suyang stone. The Master of Mystery has the idea of a euro leaving here. After all, this treasure is not only the original bamboo forest on the other side in this Suyang stone mountain. And other side level geniuses naturally agreed with this decision. Afterwards, they crossed the Suyang stone mountain range and continued to advance. Soon, they saw an area of a euro purple fog. They didn't know if there was anything good here, so they all looked at the Lord of Mysteries. Whether or not to go in depends on the Lord of Mysteries. Lord of the Endless, this purple fog area is a bit weird. How far is it difficult for the will of the origin realm to penetrate? Can you go in and investigate? The Lord of Mysteries pleaded. After all, if you are really in danger, you can withdraw with Yi Tian's strength, but other geniuses on the other side may not be able to withdraw. It is good, Yi Tian agreed. At any time, he directly entered the purple mist area. This purple 390 color fog area has no other use other than suppressing the will of the origin realm. He walked around, nothing happened, and came out. Mysterious masters, everyone, I went in and found nothing. However, the purple fog will suppress the will of the origin realm, so it is difficult to spy on how far. And this area seems to be very vast, so I can't know the situation in the distance. Yi Tian introduced. Since there is no danger, let's go in together. The mysterious Lord. The other side level geniuses nodded one after another and went in with the Lord of Mysteries. Since it is difficult to sense the situation in the distance, they are naturally extremely careful. Soon, they found an item. What is this? Yi Tian and the others came to a stone. This is a purple stone, and it exudes a special aura, which is very extraordinary at first glance, and this caught their attention. The dragon lizard lord and the others touched the stone and examined it carefully. Soon, they had guesses. This should be the Zixu stone on the other side, right? The main road of the dragon lizard. It should be it, CJFJ. The Lord of the Golden Moon also guessed. The Master of Mystery showed excitement. There is a Zixu stone on the other side here, so this should be the legendary Ziwuyu on the other side. She had only heard about the special treasure land of the purple mist region on the other side, but had never seen it before, so she didn't recognize it. What is the use of the Zixu stone on the other side? Yi Tian didn't know this kind of treasure, so he asked curiously. The Master of Mystery introduced. The purpose of the other side's purple ruins stone is to extract the other side's purple ruins liquid, which can quench the immeasurable bones or the other side's golden bones. For the ancestors of the origin, it also has the effect of improving the physical quality. The other side of the purple ruins stone is just one of the most common resources in the other side of the purple mist. The real good thing here is the other side of the purple ruins lake. If you can find the other side of the purple ruins lake, that is the real resource. Zixu Lake on the other side. Yi Tian had never heard of it. But in the introduction of the Master of Mystery and the Master of Dragon Lizard, he gradually came to know the value of Zixu Lake on the other side. The water in the Zixu Lake on the other side is called the Zixu Jinye on the other side, and immersed in the Zixu Jinye on the other side can quickly expand the origin of the other side. That is to say, the other side Zixu gold liquid is suitable for the cultivation of the ancestors of the origin realm. In short, its value is enough to make the ancestors of the origin realm fight desperately. They can't use the other side Zixu gold liquid now, but they can take it out. This other side purple ruin stone, I'll put it away first. The Master of Mystery put away the other side purple ruin stone. Subsequently, they continued to look for Zixu stone on the other side and Zixu Lake on the other side. If you find the other side of Zixu Lake, that is the real chance. And because they did not encounter danger at the beginning, they relaxed a little bit of vigilance. Unexpected, Yi Tian's clone body sensed the talent of a creature, and only then did he discover the creature. A Euro purple ruins insect a Euro. But because the range of his copying talent was suppressed, after he sensed this purple ruins worm, it was too late to remind other geniuses of the other side. Boom, he tried to stop the Zixu worm, but the speed was still a little slower. Puff, a tentacle of the Zixu worm instantly penetrated the fleshly body of a genius of the other side. Immediately afterwards, the other side level genius disintegrated directly. And Yi Tian's attack also came. One blow smashed the body of this purple ruins insect, killing it. After this scene happened, the other geniuses on the other side reacted, and they all looked horrified. A genius of the other side was killed instantly. The dragon lizard lord trembled all over. He actually sensed it too, but it was too late to stop it. Moreover, the strength of this purple ruins insect should be no less than his, otherwise it will not be able to kill a genius of the other side in seconds. Arrangement. The Lord of Mysteries shouted. One by one other level geniuses formed a formation to protect the Lord of Mysteries. As for the dragon lizard lord and the others, they are still in formation, so they are not worried about anything. After all, this purple ruins insect can kill other geniuses on the other side, but it cannot kill them. At this time, Yi Tian came to inspect the corpse of the purple ruins bug. The physical body is weak, but the speed is extremely fast, and the attack power of the tentacles is very terrifying. It can easily penetrate the physical body of the genius of the other side of the 9 times of bone transformation. Only by training the complete golden body of the other side can it block the attack. Yi Tian judged. Everyone be careful, the dragon lizard lord also reminded. Next, other side level geniuses are also more careful. After all, a side level genius has just fallen. This is also the first time that this group of other side level geniuses have died. Time flies. Instead, they encountered one piece after another of Zixu stones on the other side, but they did not find Zixu Lake on the other side. Of course, the harvest of Zixu stone on the other side was quite good. From time to time, they will also encounter the attack of the purple ruins insect. But, after they made preparations, there were no more casualties. And every time after the purple ruins insect attacked, Yi Tian could kill it. Before they knew it, they had been staying in the purple mist region on the other side for a long time. This day, Yi Tian they finally discovered a lake. I found the Zixu Lake on the other side. All the other side level geniuses are very excited. However, Yi Tian frowned slightly. Be careful, there is something wrong with this Zixu Lake on the other side. I'm afraid there are Zixu worms hidden in it. 1. Yi Tian reminded. Chapter 2633 Hidden Harvest. The strength of the purple ruins insect is known to these other level geniuses. If a large number of Zixu worms are hidden here, and they rush to collect the other side Zixu gold liquid, it will be dangerous. One by one other level geniuses tried to penetrate the will of the origin realm into the lake, but after being suppressed by the fog in the purple mist region on the other side, coupled with the suppression of the gold liquid from the purple ruins on the other side, the will of the origin realm was unable to probe the situation inside the lake at all. Therefore, they are not sure whether there are purple ruins worms in this other side Zixu Lake. I gonna go see. Yi Tian passed by. His strength is strong, and if he encounters a large number of purple ruins insects, he can retreat in time. And the mysterious masters have already arranged the formation. If they really encounter a large number of purple ruins insects, they will withdraw as soon as possible. Wow! Yi Tian came to the Zuru Lake on the other side and directly stirred the Zuru Lake on the other side. Next moment, one Zixu worm came out from the other side, Zixu Lake. Sure enough, there are purple ruins insects. Yi Tian displayed the endless golden arm, holding the source rule weapon to attack these purple ruins worms. But because there were too many Zixu worms, he couldn't bear it any longer. The mysterious lord and the others immediately retreated after discovering a large number of purple ruins insects. Even the dragon lizard lord and the others had to retreat, otherwise they would be dead when so many purple ruins worms attacked them. After a while, the Lord of Mysteries and the others came out from the purple mist region on the other side. Subsequently, they left the purple mist region on the other side again, waiting for Yi Tian to come out. Not long after, Yi Tian rushed out, and the purple ruins insect did not pursue. Infinity Lord, are you all right? Asked the Lord of Mysteries. It's okay. Yi Tian shook his head, but there are too many purple ruins worms, I can't deal with it. Then give up. The dragon lizard lord frowned. That is the other side Zixu Gold Liquid Lake. Once they get it, they can get a lot of other side Zixu Gold Liquid even according to their share. It would be a shame to let them give up. Naturally can't give up. The Lord of Mysteries shook his head. At this time, she looked at Yi Tian. Whether or not he can obtain the golden liquid from the other side of the purple ruins depends on Yi Tian. €, and only Yi Tian's strength can hope to kill the purple ruins insect. Lord of the Endless, can you harass the purple ruins worm again and again, killing a few each time? After a period of time, there should be hope to kill all the purple ruins worms. This kind of creature is not very intelligent, so this plan may be realized. The mysterious lord, Yi Tian pondered for a while. I can try, but it is a bit dangerous to do so. Once surrounded, it is not easy to escape. 3 times the pay. The mysterious master gritted his teeth. $. Yi Tian agreed immediately. Afterwards, he entered the purple mist territory on the other side, but the Lord of Mysteries and the others did not follow up. After all, his plan was very dangerous, so it was naturally inconvenient for them to follow. After entering the purple mist region on the other side, he did not rush to the Zixu Lake on the other side, but started to copy his body. He is going to replicate the second replica body here. Before, he couldn't be away for too long, so he didn't have time to duplicate his own duplicate body. But now it's different. He can copy a second copy body, or even a third copy body. He can kill all the purple ruins worms in the Zixu Lake on the other side more quickly, and he can even intercept a part of the Zixu Gold Liquid on the other side, secretly hide it, and they can't find it. If there are some good things in it, he can also let other cloned bodies hide. Soon, the 3 copies of the body were successfully copied. Subsequently, Yi Tian's 3 duplicate bodies came to the other side of Zixu Lake together. Wow! A large number of purple ruins worms appeared and killed Yi Tian. Yi Tian fought desperately, killing one after another of the purple ruins insect, and he was also injured, and the injury became more and more serious. But he didn't care about that and continued to fight. The killing was almost done, and after the 2 duplicated bodies were broken, one of the duplicated bodies retreated. After the 2 duplicate bodies fell, he continued to duplicate the new duplicate body, and continued to go to the other side of Zixu Lake to fight with a large number of Zixu worms. Gradually, the number of purple ruins insects became less and less. This day, all the purple ruins were wiped out. Finally done. Yi Tian breathed a sigh of relief. Then, he entered the Zixu Lake on the other side and dived into the bottom of the lake. Such a treasure, there must be something good at the bottom of the lake. As predicted, when he came to the bottom of the lake, he saw some purple gold crystals. Definitely good stuff, put it away. A for flower €. He probed carefully, and there were probably hundreds of pieces of this purple gold crystal substance born in the entire Zixu Lake on the other side. He thought about it and decided to take it all away. Anyway, looking at those other side-level geniuses, they don't know anything about the other side Zixu Lake, and there is a high probability that the other side Zixu Lake is all the other side Zixu Gold Liquid, and there will be no other things. Therefore, he took it away, no problem. After taking away these purple gold crystal substances, he took some of the other side's purple ruins gold liquid. But this way, the lake is shallower and easier to see. Then, he sank some soil and rocks to the bottom of the lake. In this way, the entire Zixu lake on the other side looks almost the same as before, so there is no problem. Anyway, they couldn't sense the situation at the bottom of the lake before, so naturally they didn't know what happened. Point 0. Subsequently, he erased all traces and could no longer spy out. Certainly, he didn't go out now, it would be too early to go out now. So in the following days, he will practice here, and other cloned bodies will continue to search for other treasures in the other side of the Purple Mist region, such as the other side of the Purple Ruin Stone. After some time, Yi Tian felt that the time was almost up, and then he injured himself, to the extent that the injury was not minor, and only then came out of the Purple Mist region on the other side. The Infinity Lord has come out. One by one the other side level geniuses said excitedly. They waited too long, and if it was normal, this time would be nothing. But now I feel like the time is tedious. The key is that they don't know how long Yi Tian will stay in it, when will it come out, and will it fall. Fortunately, now that Yi Tian came out, they also knew the result. Lord of Endless, have those purple ruins worms been killed? The Lord of Mysteries desperately wanted to know this. Kill it all. Yi Tian's words made her extremely excited, and the others were also ecstatic. Swish. This group of geniuses on the other side couldn't wait to go to Zixu Lake on the other side, for fear of delaying for a second. Soon, they came here and saw the corpse of the purple ruins worm all over the place. But their eyes did not look at the corpse of the Zixu worm, but focused on the corpse of the Zixu Jinye Lake on the other side. Chapter 2634 The Lord of Bloody Night appears. Collect all the gold liquid from the Zixu on the other side. This kind of work is naturally done by these other level geniuses. The other side of the Zixu gold liquid is very heavy, and it is troublesome to collect. It needs to be collected little by little. If you want to put it away with a wave of your hand, you can't do it. Fail. Then, this group of geniuses from the other side collects the gold liquid of the Zixu on the other side little by little, and then gives it to the Master of Mystery. After going out, it will be distributed by the Lord of Mysteries. Time passed slowly, and all the gold liquid from the purple ruins on the other side was collected and kept by the Lord of Mysteries. The entire Zixu Lake on the other side was taken away, and nothing was left. And they didn't know the existence of the purple gold crystal, so they didn't care. Then, they left here. Come out from the Purple Mist region on the other side. The Lord of the Dragon Lizard of 390s suggested, Mysterious Lord, should we go out first and send the resources out? If we continue to explore and really fall here, it would be a pity. The Lord of Mysteries thought for a while, and felt that it was reasonable. They can explore this treasure slowly, and there is no need to explore it all in one go. It is good, the Lord of Mysteries agreed. Subsequently, they went back, ready to go out first. And Yi Tian also went out. In a short time, they came to the outside of this treasure. The Master of Mystery notified the Xiao family and mentioned the matter of Zixu Lake on the other side. Immediately, the matter of Zixu Lake on the other side was exposed. Immediately afterwards, the Lord of Mysteries began to allocate resources, which was also what the Lord of Dragon Lizard was looking forward to. They want to come out first, in order to allocate resources, and then put resources in the outside world. In this way, even if it is really bad luck, the resources will be preserved. Otherwise, they will all fall, and the resources will not be brought out. Boom! An incomparably terrifying Origin Realm Heavenly Ancestor appeared. The arrival of this Origin Realm Heavenly Ancestor shocked Yi Tian and other level geniuses. The aura of this Origin Realm Heavenly Ancestor is even more terrifying than the Lord of Ice Rain. Yi Tian secretly said, the Lord of Frozen Rain is the most powerful primordial middle realm heavenly ancestor on Fengya Island, and this primordial realm heavenly ancestor is likely to be the primordial upper realm heavenly ancestor. Ancestor! The Lord of Mysteries shouted excitedly. I have seen the Lord of Blood Night. Yi Tian and other geniuses on the other shore respectfully said. Meowman girl, I heard that you have found the Zixu Lake on the other side. The Lord of Blood Night smiled. Yes, the Master of Mystery replied. Have you found the other side Purple Ruins crystal? Asked the Lord of Blood Night. What other side Purple Ruins crystal? The mysterious master wondered. The Lord of Bloody Night said. It is a crystalline substance bred from the Zixu Lake on the other side, and its value is far more than the Zixu gold liquid on the other side. Such a big Zixu Lake on the other side must have bred this kind of treasure. No, the mysterious Lord, no, the Lord of Blood Night frowned. He doesn't believe it, it stands to reason that it must have been conceived. Tell me about the whole process of obtaining the gold liquid from the Zixu on the other side. The Lord of the Bloody Night. The Lord of Mysteries can only tell the truth. When the Lord of Mysteries said that they encountered a group of purple ruins insects, he was not surprised because it was an inevitable process. And knowing that Yi Tian killed all the purple ruins insects alone, he also recognized Yi Tian's strength very much. But, wow, the Lord of Blood Night came to Yi Tian. Lord of Endless, you are the first to enter the other side of the Zixu lake. If you kill all the Zixu worms, if you take away the Zixu crystals on the other side, no one will find out. Main Road. As soon as these words came out, Yi Tian pretended to be angry. Lord of Bloody Night, what do you mean? Although you are in the upper realm of origin, I have also rescued the Lord of Mysteries again and again. If it wasn't for me, they would all have to fallen. As a result, I paid so much, but you doubted what other side amethyst ruins crystal I got. Ancestor. The Lord of Mysteries also wanted to say something, but was interrupted by the Lord of Bloody Night. Meowman, you don't care to interfere. The value of the other side purple market crystal is too high. If he really took it, our Shao family must take it back. If he didn't take it, I will make it up. He looked at Yi Tian again and said, Master of Nothing, a secret treasure explores the void in your body. If you really hide the other side purple ruins crystal, you can't hide it. Number 7. Yi Tian nodded very simply, without any hesitation. This crisp appearance made the Lord of Blood Night startled. Could it be that the Infinite Lord really didn't take it? It's impossible. Every other side Zixu lake will give birth to other side purple ruins crystals, unless the Infinite Lord firmly believes in the means of hiding the other side purple ruins crystals, or he throws them in the I went somewhere in this treasure land, but he didn't know beforehand that I would come, so he probably wouldn't leave the other side amethyst crystal inside the treasure land. Seeing that things have developed to this point, the Lord of Blood Night will naturally continue to investigate. He took out a mirror, which was a very high-level source rule weapon. This mirror shone on Yi Tian's body, instantly piercing every particle of his body, and it couldn't be hidden anywhere, and all the treasures were exposed one by one. Time passed little by little. The Lord of Bloody Night gradually frowned, because he had not found the purple ruins crystal on the other side. After a long time, the Lord of Bloody Night finally put away the mirror and said helplessly, Lord of Endless, I misunderstood you, I'm sorry. Meowman, you can give him some more gold liquid from the Zixu on the other side as compensation. Done. The Lord of Blood Night left directly, and he was embarrassed to stay here. At this time, the Master of Mystery apologized. Lord of Endless, I'm sorry, I didn't know my ancestor would suddenly do this. Fine. Yi Tian waved his hand. Subsequently, the Master of Mystery took out some other side purple ruins gold liquid and gave it to Yi Tian. €1. Yi Tian accepted it happily. Next, they need to rest before entering the treasure land to explore again. This time is too dangerous. Fortunately, I put those other side purple market gold liquid 5.9 and other side purple market crystals in another copy body. That copy body has been hidden in the treasure land and never came out. Otherwise, it will definitely be discovered. Yi Tian said happily. He is also very curious, what kind of treasure is the purple ruins crystal on the other side, and it can actually make the existence of the upper origin realm be moved and run over in person. The value of this thing must be invaluable. After returning to Fengya Island, take the opportunity to ask the Lord of Ice Rain. The Lord of Ice Rain should know. Yi Tian secretly said, the other side level geniuses are going to go back and send the resources back. And he didn't go back and continued to stay here. After a period of time, a genius of the other side came back. Only then did the Master of Mystery bring many other level geniuses to enter this treasure land to explore other places again. Chapter 2635 Abyss Black Gold Beast. The original bamboo forest on the other side. Ruins Mountains. The other side of the Purple Mist Domain. Yi Tian, €1. The Master of Mystery and other level geniuses directly passed through these three treasures and continued to move forward. Soon, they came to an abyss. This is also the last area of €1. This treasure. The abyss is as dark as ink, and even the will of the origin realm cannot probe how deep it is. One by one the other side level geniuses stood outside the abyss and did not step in the first time. I'll go down and see what's going on. Yi Tian took the initiative to propose. Then many thanks to the Infinite Lord. The mysterious Lord thanked. Wow, Yi Tian entered this abyss directly. Suddenly, he seemed to have lost contact with the outside world, and could not perceive the existence of the mysterious masters. Of course, he did not continue to care, and continued to go deep into this abyss. Soon, a creature with a dark body and wisps of original aura attacked him. Abyss Origin Beast Euro. This is the name that the copy talent detected from this creature. The strength of these 29 abyssal origin beasts is not weak, it is roughly equivalent to the ordinary genius of the other side of the 9 bone transformations. But soon, he found that there were more and more abyssal origin beasts here, and they all came to attack him. Boom! Yi Tian is holding a long spear, a weapon of origin rules, and keeps attacking these abyss origin beasts. One abyss origin beast after another was killed by him. These abyssal origin beasts are just annoying to him, and they don't pose any threat. He kept going. The nests of these abyssal beasts almost all come from the nests on the stone walls of the abyss, and these nests are equivalent to voids. Yi Tian entered these nests to see if he could find some good things. Soon, he found that a piece of black metal was bred in each nest. This black metal contained very powerful energy and also contained the breath of the origin. Even if Yi Tian didn't know it, he knew that the value of this black metal was not ordinary. Certainly, its value is not too high. After all, every nest here has this black metal, which is not uncommon. He did not intend to explore the entire abyss thoroughly, but returned quickly. Beyond the abyss, Yi Tian is back. Lord of Endless, how is the situation in this abyss? The Lord of Mystery asked curiously. Subsequently, Yi Tian explained the general situation of this abyss, and then took out the piece of black metal. Abyss Black Gold. The Lord of Mysteries and the Lord of Dragon Lizards are well informed and recognized at a glance. What is the use of Black Abyss Black Gold? Yi Tian asked. The Master of Mystery introduced. The Abyss Black Gold can be used to create a good source rule weapon. It is very valuable and very popular in the middle. 1. Although the Abyss Black Gold is not helpful for cultivation, its high value also attracts these other level geniuses. Then, they have to enter the abyss, even if it is a little dangerous, but it is worth the risk. Subsequently, the Lord of Mysteries and the others followed Yi Tian into this abyss. As soon as they entered this abyss, they were soon attacked by the Abyss Source Beast. These other level geniuses can be combined into battle formations, and they can also deal with a large number of abyssal origin beasts. Like the Dragon Lizard Lord, they even have the strength to kill the abyssal origin beast. Certainly, Yi Tian's strength is the most powerful, and he can easily slaughter abyss beasts. Afterwards, they entered the nests one by one and scraped the black gold from the abyss. As time passed, they found more and more abyss black gold. And more abyssal origin beasts were killed by them. They are the abyss source beasts encountered by the deep abyss, and there are more and more. The strength of the original beast is very strong, and there are abyss source beasts that are no less than the master of the dragon lizard. Fortunately, Yi Tian's strength is strong enough to kill such an abyss beast. Otherwise, their group of other level geniuses will definitely be besieged and die here. After a while, they came to the bottom of the abyss. Here, they saw an extremely terrifying creature awakened from its slumber. Abyss Black Gold Beast This Abyss Black Gold Beast even brought a slight threat to Yi Tian. Mysterious Lord, you all retreat. Yi Tian reminded. The Master of Mystery also sensed danger for the first time. When she was stared at by this Abyss Black Gold Beast, she felt that her whole body was frozen, and she didn't even have the strength to resist. She is very clear that if she encounters this creature, she will definitely be killed by it, and there is no chance to resist. Push. One by one the other side level geniuses retreated. Even the Lord of the Dragon Lizard retreated, daring not to contend with this Abyss Black Gold Beast. Endless Golden Arm. 1 inch. Yi Tian's Endless Golden Arm holds the long spear of the Source Rule weapon, and uses the Source Rule of the other side to integrate into the long spear, and also blessed a kind of other side supernatural power, the other side Golden Light, which can slightly increase the attack power. Break. The spear instantly hit the Abyss Black Gold Beast. A sound. His Source Rule weapon long spear was bounced off, and his attack only left a trace on this Abyss Black Gold Beast, not even its defense was broken. What a terrifying defense. Yi Tian was shocked. He could sense that this Abyss Black Gold Beast has the aura of Abyss Black Gold, it should have swallowed a lot of Abyss Black Gold, and this Abyss Black Gold can also temper its body, so that its body becomes stronger and stronger. Now, this Abyss Black Gold Beast has almost number 390 enemies in physical defense, but the speed is a little slower. Yi Tian can't help it now, but it can't help Yi Tian either. Then, Yi Tian can only temporarily hold this Abyss Black Gold Beast and let the Dragon Lizard Master collect treasures at the bottom of this abyss. Mysterious Lord, Endless Lord dragged the abyss black gold beast, and we went to find treasures. 1. The main road of the dragon lizard. It is good. The Lord of Mysteries nodded. Subsequently, the Lord of the Dragon Lizards and the others are looking for treasures at the bottom of the abyss. In a short time, they found a large amount of abyss black gold, the amount of which is very exaggerated. And, they also found something special. Somewhere in the void at the bottom of the abyss, they found a lot of resources, all of which are extremely precious, and they grew here one by one. Subsequently, they took all these resources away. After a period of time, the abyss black gold here was all excavated by them, and Etienne was notified to leave. Lord of Endless, the treasure is in hand, you can leave. The dragon lizard master messaged. Etienne also stopped fighting with this abyss black gold beast and left quickly. And this abyss black gold beast also tried to intercept Etienne and prevented him from leaving, but he was thrown away after a while. After all, the speed of this abyss black gold beast is still too slow, not comparable to Etienne's speed. Chapter 2636 Breakthrough, Origin Realm. Beyond the Abyss. The Lord of Mystery and the Lord of Dragon Lizard all came out, and Etienne came out soon. After, the Lord of Mysteries and the others searched for it in other places in this treasure land. Although the gains were not many, they were also rewarding. Everyone, we have to go back, this mission is here. The Master of Mysteries said. It is good, the Lord of the Dragon Lizards answered. Although they also hope to obtain more benefits, it is also very good to be able to go out safely and obtain so many resources at present. Then, many other level geniuses came out of this treasure land with the mysterious master. Afterwards, they allocated all the resources, and many other level geniuses left one after another. And Etienne was also ready to leave. However, but he noticed that someone was secretly peeping at him. It should be the Lord of Blood Knight. Etienne guessed. The Lord of the Bloody Knight probably thought that the other side of the Purple Ruins crystal was on him, so he was unwilling to give up. Just as he entered the source Haihei and returned to Funya Island, a nameless force emerged. The next moment, he seemed to lose consciousness. When he came back to his senses, he found that nothing had happened. If it were other side level geniuses, it is estimated that they would not think too much. However, Etienne has other duplicate bodies, this is just one of his duplicate bodies, so he knows how long the moment just now is. He kept silent and moved on. He already had a guess in his heart. It must have been the Lord of Blood Knight who had acted on him just now, and the silence made him lose consciousness, and then he used the mirror to spy on the treasure in his body. As a result, the other party found nothing, so he could only let him go. The Lord of the Bloody Knight is really shameless, even the dignified Yuan Shengjing dares to sneak attack. Etienne also secretly rejoiced. He was also worried that the Lord of the Bloody Knight would kill a carbine, so the replica body that stored the Purple Ruins crystal on the other side remained in the treasure land and did not come out. Therefore, the Lord of Bloody Knight did not want to find the other side of the Purple Ruins crystal. After Etienne left, the figure of the Lord of Bloody Knight gradually appeared. He looked towards the direction Etienne left, and murmured, "It seems that there is really no problem with this Lord of Endless, so it may only be that the Zixu Lake on the other side is somewhat special, it's really a pity that the other side amethyst crystal was not bred a Euro-F." Wow, he turned around and returned to the middle. Time passed slowly. Etienne returned to Funya Island from the middle and reported the situation to the Lord of Ice Rain again. Lord of Ice Rain, I heard the other side Purple Ruins crystal in the middle, what kind of treasure is this? Etienne asked. Amethyst crystal on the other side. When the Lord of Frozen Rain heard the name, he showed a solemn expression. The other side Purple Ruins crystal, this is a good thing. The Lord of Frozen Rain introduced. The other side Purple Ruins crystal can only be bred in the legendary other side Zixu Lake, and can be integrated into the origin realm. In the source, condensed into the original treasure that belongs to oneself. From the beginning to the treasure. Etienne heard it for the first time. The Lord of Frozen Rain continued. The power of the origin treasure is based on the realm of the other side's source rules and the power of the source, and many of the origin heaven ancestors want to condense a origin treasure. But can't do it. Like our Funya Island, there are so many origin realms, but only 3 origination upper realms condensed origin origination treasures. Moreover, origin origination treasures are also divided into grades: lower origin origination treasures, medium originating treasures and high-level originating treasures. Different originating treasures require different amounts of other side amethyst crystals. Lord of Ice Rain, you haven't condensed the treasure from the beginning. Yi Tian was surprised. No, the Lord of Frozen Rain shook his head. The main reason is that the other side purple market crystals cannot be traded. And once the other side purple market crystals are used up, they are useless. Of course, only the origin realm can refine the other side purple market crystals. Xu Jing, a genius of the other side of the 9-bone transformation realm, even if he obtained the other side purple ruins crystal, he couldn't use it. I see. Yi Tian finally knew why the Lord of Blood Knight was so eager for the other side purple ruins crystal. This thing is indeed too rare. It is very likely that the Lord of the Bloody Knight is condensing his own origin treasure, and he still lacks a little other side amethyst ruins crystal. Therefore, the other party is so shameless. After coming out of the Lord of Frozen Rain, Yi Tian thought about how to use the purple ruins crystal on the other side. After the cultivation base breaks through, the other side purple ruins crystals will be used up. Even if you can only condense the inferior origin treasure, you can greatly enhance your strength. Yi Tian thought to himself. And this time, he has obtained a lot of treasures, including the other side purple ruins stone, from which he can extract the other side purple ruins liquid. This kind of treasure can quench the other side golden bones, and can help him to thoroughly temper the other side golden bones as soon as possible to the extreme of the 9-bone transitions. At that time, he could go to the shock source. Make every effort to improve your cultivation in the coming years. Yi Tian announced the retreat, day and night to refine the other side's purple ruins liquid, used to temper his own side's golden bone. As for those Suyang stones, Suyang liquid is extracted from another duplicate body, which is used to improve one's own origin realm will. In this way, Yi Tian's strength gradually improved, getting closer and closer to the extreme of the 9-bone transformations. In the blink of an eye, long years passed. Finally this day, Yi Tian's cultivation level has reached the pinnacle of 9-bone transitions, and the golden bones of the other side of his body have been elevated to the point where there is no progress. Moreover, he also comprehended the rules of the origin of the other side, so he can naturally go to the origin realm. Subsequently, he told the Lord of Frozen Rain about this matter, and only then did he start to impact the origin realm on Frozen Rain Island on Fengya Island. The key to impacting the origin of the source is to condense the origin of the other side. As long as the origin of the other side is condensed, it is a formal breakthrough. In a void. Good promise. Yi Tian sat cross-legged and took out a lot of resources. These are all resources to assist breakthrough. He swallowed it in one breath, and then used the rules of the source of the other side to derive the source of the other side in the body. Time passed slowly. 10 primordial era. Hundreds of primordial era. After 600 primeval eras passed, Yi Tian's body finally began to change. Boom! A source of the other side gradually emerged inside Yi Tian's body, which was a sign of breaking through. As time passed, this source became more and more solid. Finally, the source of the other shore was completely condensed and successfully returned. At the same time, his fleshly body began to transform, absorbing the energy around him crazily. The Lord of Ice Rain also noticed the vision at this time, and looked towards Yi Tian. Yi Tian's breakthrough was naturally what he expected. If Yi Tian couldn't break through, others would be even more unable to break through. Chapter 2637 Condensing the Treasure on the Other Side. After a period of time, Yi Tian's cultivation is completely stable. Now, he is already a origin realm heavenly ancestor. Of course, he is only the ancestor of the original lower realm now, and his strength cannot be compared with the original middle realm and upper realm, and the gap is still huge. But if compared with the primordial descendants of the primordial genius level, he naturally crushed them, and his strength far surpassed them. Subsequently, Yi Tian replaced all the other cloned bodies with the origin realm cultivation base one by one. The other side of the purple mist domain. Yi Tian's other cloned body is still here, and his cloned body has not been replaced by him in the origin realm. Because once it is changed to the origin realm, it is estimated that it will be rejected. If at that time, the people of the Shao family found out, the Lord of Bloody Knight would definitely appear at the first time. At that time, he was in trouble. Therefore, his duplicate body never left. But now, he finally got his chance. Many of the Shao family's bone transformation finally entered this treasure land again. After all, the other side level geniuses killed most of the dangerous creatures in this treasure land last time, and now the danger is not very big. And this treasure land must still have resources that have not been developed, so the Shao family thought about continuing to develop the resources here. Yi Tian was going to copy the body of the Shao family, and then leave the 390 as the Shao family. In this way, he can take the other side Zixu crystals and some other treasures such as the other side Zixu gold liquid quietly out. It's him. Yi Tian chose an immemorial genius of the 9-bone transformation realm, and after the other party left, he began to copy the other party's body. After a while, the copy came out. After that, Yi Tian transferred all the resources to this cloned body, and then self-annihilated. Leave. Yi Tian left quickly, without causing any vigilance or suspicion of the Xiao family. After all, a lot of Xiao Jiagu changes in and out, which is normal. In a short while, Yi Tian came out of this treasure land. Subsequently, he quickly moved away from here, and then transformed into another duplicate body, constantly changing identities. Not long after, he left the Xiao family's territory and stepped into the source Haihei. And he is now taking these resources back with a cloned body of the origin lower realm, and he can directly pass through the Wushuo abyss. Before, his cultivation had not yet reached the origin realm, and if he did not carry that strange leaf through the Wushuo abyss, he would surely die. But now, he is naturally not afraid. The unsullied abyss has arrived. Yi Tian did not hesitate in the slightest, and directly entered the Wushuo abyss, trying to cross the Wushuo abyss at the fastest speed. Unexpected, the endless black tentacles were grabbed from the depths of the Wugu abyss, and the power of each tentacle surpassed that of the other level geniuses who had undergone 9-bone transformations. The kind of bizarre leaves in the past can shield my breath, but now there is no bizarre leaf to shield my breath. The creatures in the depths of the Wushuo abyss will come to attack me. Yi Tian secretly said. In terms of strength, he was naturally not afraid of the creature that attacked him this time. But he doesn't want to fight with it. Who knows if there will be more terrifying creatures here. Roll. Yi Tian held the source rule weapon, used the endless golden arm, tore off each tentacle fiercely, and then quickly left. Soon, he passed through the Wushuo abyss and came to the other end of the source Haihei. He looked back at the Wushuo abyss, and murmured, when the strength becomes stronger in the future, come explore here again. He felt that the Wushuo abyss should contain great secrets, but now was not the time to explore the Wushuo abyss. Yi Tian's cloned body did not return to Fengya Island. After all, his other cloned body was in Fengya Island. Then, he returned to the eastern 72 regions, preparing to practice in the seam of the territorial sea. Soon, he returned to the eastern 72 regions, and returned to the seam of the territorial sea. After coming back, Yi Tian took out the other side purple ruins crystals, and he was going to use these other side purple ruins CJFJ crystals to condense a low-level other side treasure. Let's start. Yi Tian began to integrate the other side purple ruins crystal into his own origin, and then used the source to temper the other side purple ruins crystal, and made it into his own treasure of the other side. Time flies, and piece after piece of other side purple ruins crystal was used by Yi Tian. When all the other side amethyst crystals were used up, the source of the other side gradually became a treasure. But this treasure on the other side has only been conceived initially, and it has not yet been fully formed. It will take a long time before it can be truly conceived. Now just wait for this treasure from the other side to be born slowly. Yi Tian took out the other side purple ruins gold liquid again. He turned the other side purple ruins gold liquid into a small lake, and he soaked in this small lake, drawing on the energy of the other side purple ruins gold liquid to strengthen his own. The origin of the other side. For those in the origin realm, the source is the cultivation base, and the growth of the source is equal to the expansion of the cultivation base. Under normal circumstances, only by comprehending the rules of the source of the other side, and the rules of the source of the other side will continue to improve, the source will grow step by step. But now using the other side Zixu gold liquid, it can also achieve the effect of strengthening the source, and it is quite good. Before you know it, more than 3,000 years of the primordial era have passed. This day, Yi Tian finally exhausted all the gold liquid in the Zixu on the other side, and his cultivation has improved a lot. However, it is not easy for him to judge to what extent he has now reached the primordial lower realm. But, Fengya Island has the origin stele, which can test one's own cultivation level. Fengya Island, the original monument. Yi Tian came here, and then input his own source power to test what level of cultivation he has reached. Boom! The inscription on the origin monument shone brightly, and soon a number appeared. 889. Seeing this number, he was slightly disappointed. According to his understanding, if the number of the origin monument reaches 1000, it can be regarded as reaching the middle stage of origin, reaching 3000, and it is reaching the late origin, and reaching 10,000 as the peak of the origin. Qualifications in the middle. That is to say, he has refined so many golden liquid from the other side of the purple ruins, and he has not even reached the middle stage of the origin lower realm. It is too difficult to improve the cultivation base in the origin realm. Yi Tian said with emotion. No wonder many origin ancestors of Fengya Island are still in the lower realm, and their cultivation is still difficult to improve. However, he is not too far from the middle stage of origin lower realm now. If he obtains a lot of gold liquid from the other side of the purple ruins, his cultivation will be able to make a small breakthrough. Chapter 2638 Go to the Underworld. After testing the cultivation status, Yi Tian came to the Primordial Will Monument to test the Primordial Will to test his Primordial Will. He has been using Suyong liquid to temper his original will in these years, and with the breakthrough of his cultivation base to the original realm, his original will has increased a lot. Soon, the Origin Will Monument arrived. Yi Tian tested it. The Origin Will Monument shines brightly. Soon, a number emerges. 1200. The number of primordial will of primordial lower realm fluctuates between 110,000 and 1200 is not bad. After, Yi Tian went to test his own realm of the origin of the other side, and he has already reached the 8th realm. If you want to make rapid progress in the rules of the origin of the other shore, you have to set up a vein source array and understand the origin of the eternal other shore, so that you can comprehend the realm of the source rules of the other shore. Yi Tian secretly said, and to arrange the void origin formation, you need high-quality eternal ancient gold. He searched for countless years in the ruins of the other side of the 72 regions of the east, and thus found a lot of high-quality eternal ancient gold. It's just that after the cultivation base broke through to the origin realm, he couldn't enter the ruins of the other shore. Now, about 100,000 pieces of high-quality eternal ancient gold have been saved on the replica body of his territorial sea. It's just that in order not to be exposed before, he didn't set up the void origin formation in the seam of the territorial sea, otherwise the movement would definitely attract other geniuses from the other side. This day, Yi Tian's cloned body set off from the seam of the territorial sea and headed to Fengya Island, preparing to send these high-quality eternal ancient gold to the cloned body of Fengya Island, and let him set up a vein origin magic circle on Fengya Island. The source of Hai. The two duplicate bodies met here, handed over the first-class eternal gold, and then separated. After one of the cloned bodies returned to Fengya Island, it began to set up the void origin formation. Boom! The void origin formation was arranged, attracting the attention of one after another. The Infinite Lord has set up such a source circle. Where did he get so much high-quality eternal gold? These origin realm heavenly ancestors are very envious. Although they are also origin realm other-level geniuses, like the origin realm in the east, it is somewhat difficult to obtain high-quality eternal ancient gold. Although Fengya Island has given them a very good treatment, the high-quality eternal ancient gold in the land of the other side of eternity is indeed rare, and this is something that cannot be changed. There may be more high-quality eternal ancient gold in the middle, but there are too many origin ancestors in the middle, and it is even more difficult to obtain high-quality eternal ancient gold. The void origin array can maintain 5,000 primordial era. In the next 5,000 years of the primordial era, Yi Tian continued to comprehend the rules of the origin of the other shore, and he was slowly improving. At the same time, Yi Tian is also preparing to collect more high-quality eternal ancient gold. He wants to build a more powerful source circle. On Fengya Island, he saw a top-notch source circle Euro, the eternal source circle. The law of eternal origin requires 109,600 pieces of high-quality eternal ancient gold, plus various precious materials before it can be laid out. And this array can maintain 88,888 primordial era, which is undoubtedly more cost-effective. However, it is too difficult to collect so much high-quality eternal gold at one time. However, try it. East. Yi Tian was going to send a copy of his body to one of the three places, Tailiji, Olympian Shore, and Underworld Palace to collect high-quality eternal ancient gold. Among them, Tailiji and Olympian Shore are slightly less dangerous. If many origin realms join hands to enter, the safety will skyrocket, and each time you enter, you can also gain some benefits and find a bit of high-quality eternal ancient gold. But it is also because the ancestors of the origin realm often enter the Taili realm and the shore of the Olympian Sea, resulting in a small amount of high-quality eternal ancient gold in these two treasures. And the ruins on the other side did not allow the origin realm heavenly ancestor to enter, so at present the most suitable place for him was the Underworld Palace. Underworld God Palace is very dangerous, at least like the Lord of Eternal Zero and the Lord of Guang Mountain. They absolutely dare not go to Underworld God Palace, otherwise they will most likely fall. Even a genius at the other side of the origin realm heavenly ancestor level would not necessarily dare to enter the underworld palace. Even if he really wanted to go in, he would only dare to stroll around the outside. €1 for flowers, €1. But Yi Tian was not afraid of danger, and after collecting some information about the underworld god's palace, he went directly to the underworld god's palace. Soon, he came to the underworld. From the outside, the underworld palace looks like a huge mansion, but the inside is actually a vast void treasure land containing many resources. And because the interior of the underworld god's palace is very dark, and contains extremely dark energy, and has given birth to some strange evil creatures, it is called the underworld god's palace. Many creatures in the underworld god's palace are very strange and will affect the will of the origin realm heavenly ancestor. If the will is not strong, facing these evil and strange creatures, even half of their strength cannot be exerted. Point 0. Swish. Yi Tian directly entered the underworld palace. In the dark and unrelated earth, Yi Tian walked in. There is dead silence here, but the yin and evil energy is very rich. It is rumored that underworld god F has bred a lot of high-quality eternal ancient gold, and there are many treasures that have F to enhance the original will. Yi Tian secretly said. If he really finds such a treasure, he will naturally collect it. Certainly, his main purpose is to find the best eternal gold. For a long time, some evil creatures came to attack him. Boom! A group of white creatures appeared all around, with no hair and shriveled bodies. It seemed that there was not much flesh and blood, but the breath was very strong. €1 evil bone €1. This is the name of this creature. The strength of each evil bone is not weak, it is equivalent to the weaker origin realm heavenly ancestor. For Yi Tian, €1 these creatures are naturally ants-like existences. Boom! Yi Tian shot, holding the source rule weapon, and easily smashed these evil bones into pieces. In a short time, these evil bones were all killed by him. After that, he moved on. Although the periphery is very dangerous, some geniuses from the other side of the origin realm must have come, but they should not dare to enter the underworld god's palace. If I go to the depths, I can hope to find a large amount of high-quality eternal ancient gold. Then, Yi Tian went straight to the depths of the underworld god palace and went to the corpse. Chapter 2639 Gather the first-class eternal ancient gold. Underworld Palace. Yi Tian gradually deepened, and the evil creatures he encountered became stronger and stronger, but the number was not large. Suddenly, a sinister creature whose strength was comparable to that of a genius on the other side of Origin's lower realm appeared and directly attacked Yi Tian. Boom! Yi Tian fought with him and found that the strength of this evil creature was no less than his. Just entering here, I encountered such a powerful evil creature, no wonder other origin realm ancestors dare not come here. Yi Tian secretly said. He fought with this evil creature for a long time, and alarmed another evil creature with more powerful strength. It is a sinister creature composed of countless bones, each of which is comparable to the bones of a strong person in the origin middle realm, and it is simply indestructible. When this sinister creature attacked, Yi Tian's source rule weapon bombarded the opponent with 3 nines, and it was impossible to break its defense, and could not shake the opponent at all. Unexpected, a bone spur from the opponent directly broke through Yi Tian's other side's golden cover and many other defenses, and penetrated through his body. After this blow, Yi Tian hit hard. Soon, Yi Tian was killed by this evil creature. The sinister creatures in the depths of the underworld are truly terrifying. Yi Tian sighed with emotion. Although he lost a replica body, he will continue to deepen. In the days that followed, Yi Tian's cloned bodies went deep into the depths of the underworld god's palace, searching for high-quality eternal ancient gold. Soon, he gained something. Somewhere in the depths of the underworld palace, Yi Tian found some high-quality eternal ancient gold. After the layers of the earth were torn apart by him, he dug out some high-quality eternal ancient gold. More than 300 pieces of high-quality eternal gold, it's not bad. Yi Tian took these high-grade eternal ancient gold, and then came out of the underworld. After transferring these high-grade eternal ancient gold to other replica bodies, they will continue to enter the depths of the underworld. In this way, as time passed, Yi Tian found more and more high-quality eternal gold. Compared with the treasure land of ruins on the other side, there is undoubtedly more high-quality eternal ancient gold in the underworld palace. Most of the high-quality eternal ancient gold in the other side of the ruins is distributed one by one, and it is not easy to find. However, there are a lot of high-quality eternal ancient gold in the underworld god's palace. If you often find one, you may find dozens or even hundreds of them at one time. If you are lucky, you might be able to discover a high-quality eternal ancient gold vein. This day, Yi Tian has really discovered an eternal ancient gold vein, but it has produced a lot of high-quality eternal ancient gold, so it is hard to say. However, in this eternal ancient gold mine, there are several evil creatures stationed, and they are all very powerful. Any evil creature has the strength to kill him, let alone several such evil creatures. He infiltrated several times, was found, and was killed. He even copied a very weak and evil creature, and was killed by them, so he couldn't sneak in at all. After thinking about it, Yi Tian felt that there was only one way, and that was to lead these evil creatures away, so that he could hope to steal those eternal ancient gold. Subsequently, Yi Tian dispatched 4 clone bodies to do this, but each clone body couldn't last for a while, and the time was not enough. You must create a defense-type supreme technique to stop those evil creatures. Yi Tian secretly said. Then, he is ready to create the second supreme technique of the other side. With the experience of creating the first supreme technique of the other side, Yi Tian's difficulty in creating the second supreme technique is not so great. He tried again and again and failed again and again, accumulating experience. Long years have passed. This day, Yi Tian finally created the second Egan supreme technique, which was mainly defensive. Don't break the golden cover technique. This other side supreme art is mainly defensive, with the source rules of the other side as the cornerstone, and with many other side golden texts and other side black texts as the frame. It is a high other side supreme art created. He also tested the technique of not breaking the golden cover, and its defensive effect far exceeded that of the other side's supernatural powers like the other side's golden cover. After creating such a supreme technique on the other side, Yi Tian once again sent 4 cloned bodies to the depths of the underworld palace, the land of eternal ancient gold veins. Yi Tian's arrival again attracted these evil creatures. They are not very intelligent and continue to attack Yi Tian. But this time, Yi Tian used the technique of not breaking the golden cover. The unbreakable golden cover technique blocked their attacks and did not break the defense. After, Yi Tian chose to run away at an unhurried speed, and these evil creatures really chased after them. After Yi Tian led these evil creatures away, another cloned body came to this mine. Boom! Yi Tian digs quickly, splits this ore vein, and takes away the eternal ancient gold in it. He also doesn't care about the inferior eternal ancient gold, the medium eternal ancient gold and the superior eternal ancient gold. If he senses the existence of the eternal ancient gold, he will directly take it away. After going out, slowly find out the first-class eternal ancient gold. Soon, the eternal ancient gold in this eternal ancient gold mine was taken away by Yi Tian, a euro leaving only an empty ruins of the eternal ancient gold mine. After coming out of the underworld god palace, Yi Tian's other 4 cloned bodies had not been killed, and then got rid of the evil creatures and chose to leave. At this time, Yi Tian just sorted out the harvest. There is a lot of eternal ancient gold, 1.23 million pieces of low-grade eternal ancient gold, 60,000 pieces of medium-sized eternal ancient gold, and more than 5,800 pieces of high-grade eternal ancient gold. This time the harvest is very big. According to this, if the speed goes down, the day when I collect 109,600 pieces of high-quality eternal gold is not far away. Yi Tian said excitedly. In the following days, Yi Tian continued to search for the finest eternal gold. And because he created a 5.9 other side supreme technique such as the unbreakable golden cover technique, his life-saving ability has greatly increased, and he can also save his life when encountering evil creatures stronger than himself. In this way, more high-quality eternal gold can be found. One immemorial era has passed. Yi Tian has been wandering in the underworld god palace, finding more and more high-quality eternal ancient gold. On this day, Yi Tian did the math and found that if his current high-quality eternal ancient gold was put together, it had barely reached 109,600 yuan. Okay, it's ready, it can be used to set up the eternal source circle. Yi Tian began to collect the materials for arranging the eternal source circle. If Fengya Island does not have it, collect it in the east. After a period of time, he successfully collected all the materials needed to arrange the eternal source circle. Chapter 2640. Are Jiyu Hengshan and the Ice Beast Palace going to fight again? Tooth Island. Yi Tian brought back the high-quality eternal ancient gold and materials. However, he did not immediately set up the eternal source circle. The void origin formation he arranged last time is still running. After this formation is broken, Lita Euro-S go to set up the eternal origin formation. In the following days, he continued to comprehend the rules of the origin of the other shore in this vein origin law formation. Before you know it, the 5000 primeval era has arrived. Click. The void origin array was broken and could no longer be used. My other side origin rules have improved a lot, let's test it. He came to the other shore rule monument and tested it. A number emerges. 12. This means that Yitian's other side source rule has reached the realm of 10%. It was an 8th realm before, which means that this time he has improved his realm by 4 points, and the progress is not bad. And with the improvement of the other side's source rules, the other side's source naturally also improved, even faster than the improvement of refining the other side's Zixu gold liquid. In fact, the other side purple ruins gold liquid is for those who are stuck in a bottleneck. The other side origin rules cannot continue to improve. When the other side origin is stagnant, the other side purple ruins gold liquid will be used to improve the other side origin. 29. In this way, the other side Zixu gold liquid can play its greatest role and break the small shackles. For example, Yitian had only broken through to the origin realm and exhausted so much gold liquid from the purple ruins on the other side, which was undoubtedly a waste of this resource. But he didn't know it at first, so he didn't think too much about it. Can really say regret, it is almost no. He felt that as long as it was used to improve his own strength, it would not be considered a waste. Anyway, he has not encountered a bottleneck yet. Fengya Island, Ice Rain Island. Yitian is going to arrange the Eternal Source Circle. He knows that once he arranges it, it will definitely attract the attention of other geniuses from the other side of the origin realm on Fengya Island, and even alarm the Lord of Frozen Rain. However, it only shocked and envied them, nothing would happen. Let's start arranging. Yitian took out 109,600 pieces of high-quality eternal ancient gold, and was a little reluctant, but when he thought of the benefits of the eternal source array, he also used up these high-quality eternal ancient gold. He used these high-quality eternal ancient gold and other materials one by one to build the eternal source magic circle. It didn't take too long, the eternal source circle was built. The next step is to open the eternal source array and connect with the source of the eternal source. Boom, the eternal origin magic circle is opened, and it is linked to the origin of the eternal other side. This movement was so great that it even made the entire Ice Rain Island tremble, and the fluctuations spread, not only covering the entire Fengya Island, but even transmitting it to the area far away from the source of Haihei. Ice Rain Island. The Lord of Frozen Rain looked at Yitian's residence and sensed the eternal source formation. This is the eternal source circle. The Lord of Endless built such a source circle, which requires 109,600 pieces of high-quality eternal ancient gold. The Lord of Frozen Rain was shocked. Where did Yitian find so many high-quality eternal gold? Before Yitian built 2 floating origin law formations, she was already very curious. But this time is different, this is the eternal source circle. Compared with other origin realm heavenly ancestors, Yitian is undoubtedly too proud. Certainly, she didn't pay too much attention to it, whether it was 109,600 pieces of high-quality eternal ancient gold, or the eternal source formation, it was nothing surprising to her. Therefore, she continued to practice. The other side-level geniuses on Fengya Island were different, and they were all shocked and envious. When the news came, even the other level geniuses on the other islands of Fengya Island knew about it. The Lord of Tiandu and the others were envious when they heard the news. How can the Infinity Lord have so many high-quality eternal ancient gold? They all have this doubt. Unfortunately, no one answered them. After the Eternal Origin Magic Array was completed, Yitian stayed in the Eternal Origin Magic Array and began to practice and understand the rules of the other shore. Here, he can comprehend and cultivate more than 88,000 years of the primordial era. Such a long practice can definitely increase his realm of the other side of the source rules. At that time, his strength will also skyrocket. One immemorial era has passed. During the period, nothing major happened on Fengya Island, but something happened in the 72nd area in the east. It was undoubtedly a conflict between some forces, and there was another force that was no less powerful than Jiyu Hengshan. But on the whole, this is nothing, and it cannot affect the pattern of the 72nd region in the east. And with the help of Yitian, the territorial sea boundary has been continuously improved, and the reputation has gradually become louder, and many ancestors of the territorial sea boundary have gradually walked out of the territorial sea boundary. In the land of eternal shore, life is better, and it is easy to encounter danger. It is also the heavenly ancestor of the human race. With the help of Yitian, it is much safer. This day, there was another conflict between Guang Mountain and the Ice Beast Palace, and this time the conflict was more serious, and there was a tendency to go to war. Ancient Hengshan, The deputy mountain masters, including the master of the mountain, the master of Ji Heng and the master of the Eternal Zero, opened for a while. At the meeting, the Lord of Eternal Zero was furious. The 390th palace of the Ice Beast is too much, it even dug up one of our affiliated forces, and even looted our 6 treasures, it is simply a robbery act. Moreover, one of the affiliated forces also gave birth to a good genius, who was expected to become a genius of the other side, and was also snatched by the Ice Beast Palace. Another deputy mountain master said. Mountain master, what do you think we should do? The other deputy mountain lords looked at the Lord of Ji Heng one after another. The Lord of Ji Heng said, indeed, the Ice Beast Palace is indeed going too far this time, but I also know why they are approaching step by step. Because of what? The Lord of Eternal Zero, they are curious. For a long time, the Ice Beast Palace had only a partial conflict with them, and they had not directly invaded, poached the subsidiary strength, and sacked the treasured land. Because the Master of Ice Glass in the Ice Beast Palace has broken through, from the middle stage of the lower realm to the late stage of the lower realm of the original realm, you should be very clear about how powerful a genius of the other side in the later stage of the lower realm of the original realm is. Lord Ji Heng said helplessly. What? The Lord of Ice Glass has broken through. Lord of Eternal Zero, their faces changed dramatically. Although he only broke through a small realm, his strength has improved a lot. Moreover, there is no strong man in Ji Hengshan who can deal with the Master of Ice Glass, which means that Ji Hengshan can't beat the Ice Beast Palace.